And we are back again. Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, UTR proudly presents Talk Your Shit.
Shit.
Hey! So this tonight, this is what we doing. We are about to answer the questions from previous shows that you didn't get to hear, that you didn't even bother to we couldn't just make it to it because we were just having too much fun and just couldn't get to them at the end of the day. So that's what we're gonna do. And shit, like I said, remember, like, share, subscribe to the page. Check us out on Instagram. Come check us out on the Talk Your Shit page. And we about to get into it. We about to get into it. So what we about to do is we gonna start off with, like I say, and this ain't us, and like I said, put the kiddies to bed too, because we gonna start off nice and mild, but we definitely getting spicy. We definitely gonna get high. We definitely gonna, we gonna talk some shit tonight. So y'all just be ready and remember, just answer. Talk to us in the comments. We want to hear what you're talking about. We might even be able to get y'all to ask us some questions or something like that. You know what I mean? So, but remember, be respectful. Do not come with the BS because you will be cut off quick, and you might get your feelings hurt at the end of the day. So, please be respectful if you're gonna ask a question. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. Okay, y'all can unmute y'all mics now. So we gonna start it off with, what's a song you can play on repeat and not get tired of? What is a song that you can play on repeat and not get tired of? Mm, we gonna start with meat. Meat.
Hmm.
What's a song that you can play on repeat and not get tired of? And remember, y'all can answer the question in the comments as well. Go ahead, brother.
Well, well, for me, it would have to be Saint Anger by Metallica. I mean, it's just for me because some there'll be days where I'll be like in my heavy rock mode, and that would be my first go to, just to just get into the vibe and get the adrenaline pumping.
Okay. Okay, so that's Metallica. I don't know the name of the song, but that's what he can play on repeat without even worrying about it. We gonna go to the professor.
Metallica. Me?
What? Yes, you.
Uh, that's a tough question. I will go with uh Tupac, California Love.
Which version?
Um, actually, we're going to do. I don't know which one I like more. Probably the remix.
Yeah.
The
Also the best.
remix.
Demons go harder.
Also the best video too out of both of them. So she says California Love
Very true.
remix. The remix, people, the remix. So we gonna remix it to another fellow brethren, Mr. Double A, aka the Instagram swindler. If you would please tell us, what's the song that you can play on repeat without getting tired of it?
Real quick, my fellow panel folks, how many jokes we give him tonight before he got to cut this shit out? Is he starting to use his first one? All right,
He
well,
don't follow the rules anyway. It don't make a difference.
all
I'm
right.
the rebel. I don't listen. Let's
got-
go.
You got one more joke, but I'm a double
Oh,
down.
do I? Oh, okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna double down on put answer. I'm gonna say Tupac changes.
Good
Mm,
one.
nice.
That is a good one.
That's nice. Because I actually can't. I actually play that on repeat a lot too. So it's my jam. So
That went into Live and Die in L.A.
there you go. To live and die in LA, California. Talk about it. Anyway, we gonna keep it pushing. We gonna go to the creator, the innovator, Miss Heather B. What's a song you can play and on repeat and not get tired of it?
It's always going to be mint conditions. You send me swinging. I could play that song over and over and over and over again and never get tired of it. That is one of my favorite songs ever.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
I'm actually
That's
tired that you said it. So,
I'm tired that she played in the jam sessions all the time too.
right.
We ain't gonna bring up the jam sessions.
No, we're not gonna do that
By
because
the way, if you guys
no
are jam
comment.
sessions, let us know.
we don't these people don't know about the jam sessions just yet, but we get into that. That's in the near future. People be on the lookout for it. But if we can please go to the comments, Professor, if you can please let us know what they talking about.
Okay, May Love is in the building. Stacy said, "Hey, hey, Stacy."
Yo.
Zakia said, "Hola, crew. Hola, Z."
Hey, Z.
Heather says, "Hello to everyone." We got a new person in the building. Rachel's watching. What up, Ray?
Hey, Rachel.
Ray,
How
what's
you
up?
be?
Stacy said, "03 Flow." She also said, "Late at night." May Love said, "There's so many. LOL. My first love. Avant." Okay, I'll give you that one.
Mm-hmm.
Z said, "Tamia, I'm so into you," and DMX slipping.
Mm.
Okay, that was nice.
Okay.
I like that.
Well. You people are talking tonight. You people are talking, and you bringing up some good music as just as a FYI. So me, that is a good one though. A song that I can play on repeat. I'm gonna say Prince's Adore. I love that song to death. Prince Adore. It's my
Okay.
jam right there. Prince Adore. We gonna
Couldn't do it.
that. Be there for you. That's it right there.
I'll try to hit that note again.
In the time. So we gonna keep it pushing, and we gonna go to the next question. And that question is, what song do you listen to if someone heard? Well, what song do you listen to, and someone would kind of like they would look at you funny, basically, if they heard you singing that song? We're gonna start off with a lady on this one, and Miss Heather B, if you would please, what song would somebody look at you weird if they heard you singing it, basically?
It would definitely be a song by the singer Bjork, "Army of Me."
Mm.
It is probably one of the, I mean, for certain ears, it's probably one of the weirdest sounding songs ever, but I absolutely love that fucking song.
Okay. Bjork, whatever the name of the song is, that
Army
was
of Me.
something of me. That's what she said. So we gonna go to a brethren, and we gonna go with Double A. You can look into the camera, please.
I was trying to find a song since we shoot from the hip tonight. This FYI audience, we don't have these questions ahead of time. These are questions that shot right from the hip, and we got to provide answers from the hip. So I was going through my miscellaneous catalog at the moment, looking for an answer. But if you can come back to me, I have an answer for you in a second.
Sure, I sure can.
Thank you, sir.
We're gonna go to Meech. What's a song that somebody would look at you funny as if they knew you knew it?
Ooh. I would have to. I'll have to say. I have to say, Sinner from Drowning Pool.
Okay. I'm definitely looking at you funny because I don't even know who that is, but I'm just saying in general. So
I know about Drowning Pool, but I've never heard that song before.
Yeah, I know I know you know. So
I'm shocked you don't know.
I'm a rocker. I'm sorry.
I'm shocked and appalled.
I mean, I listen to everything, though, but sometimes things just don't come. Sometimes things just don't come my way. So I don't know. But we gonna go to the other lovely young lady, the Professor. What is a song that people look at you weird or even so much funny if they heard you singing this certain song?
Hey There, Delilah by Plain White Tees.
I'm sorry. That's my shit.
Because I mean, I am full
Fuck your shit,
into it, and I am like there. So hey there, Delilah.
Somebody recently did that at karaoke recently, so yeah, that's good.
Okay. So let's just see what these maniacs is talking about in the comments about what they listen to.
Okay, let's see. Stacy said yes.
Stacy.
Maylove said rhythm of the night, DeBarge.
I wouldn't look at you funny. That's the jam. You crazy as hell.
I probably will
Exactly.
look a little funny depending on if they are actually singing and acting out this damn song. I might give you a little side eye, just a little bit.
When it feels like the world is on your shoulders.
Yeah,
You better stop playing with
only
me.
reason why I know about that is because of The Last Dragon.
Facts.
Big facts.
But let's keep it moving.
Faith Hill, The Kiss. Oh,
Ooh.
okay.
Okay.
Okay,
mad at that one.
Stacy. Z said Fleetwood Mac, Little Lies. Okay, I fucks with Fleetwood Mac, so I feel
Definitely.
you. DP said Three Doors Down, Kryptonite. Yes.
Sorry.
That's
Y'all are touching my white little heart right now.
Y'all got a little white in us.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
Oh, my bad. Blue Eye Soul. I won't hurt nobody's feelings.
Right.
Sorry.
Hey, we do with the comments, Gerald. So you want me to get my answer
Okay.
now? Because I see.
No.
You can look up at the camera now.
No. So what is since you want to go? What is your song that people would look at you weird if they heard you singing it?
Anything Maroon 5, but Maroon 5 Memories probably.
No, we gonna jam in with you. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, yo, I
Just
fucks with Maroon 5, though.
because y'all do it on me, everybody else do. So y'all, some people might look at me funny if I'm going down the street listening to Maroon 5.
Okay.
I
Let's
would-
say Maroon 5.
hey.
Now I fuck with Maroon 5. Yes, I do.
I mean, based off y'all answers, I would expect y'all to.
Like She Will Be Loved is the shit.
Animal. That's my shit. So anyway, so it's on me. It would be Live Every Moment by REO Speedway.
I have no idea who that
Which
is.
If you don't know who it is,
You went back to the 80s. Damn.
yes, because I just love music at the end of the day. But it's at the end of Grown Ups 2. It's the song that's playing when the credits are rolling. So,
Gotcha.
So, if you want to know the song, I mean, of course you can look it up on YouTube, but that's where I heard it. I was asleep one day, woke up, and I missed the whole movie, and I was like, oh, that's my jam. Oh, shit. I like that. I'm feeling that. So, found it. Anyway.
Woke up the music and credits.
Yeah, I fell asleep during the movie. So, that's what I'm saying.
We got some more comments, by the way.
We got a couple more.
Okay,
We got a couple of more comments.
Okay, so be my guest.
Baylove said, my bad. That was for the first question. LOL. It's cool. Kristen said, Aerosmith, Dream On. Yes. Tia. That's Tia. Okay, because her name be jacking me up. The song from the Applebee's commercial, because it's a real song.
Hold on, I have to stop because Tia, the fact that you said that I could see you in my head doing the damn dance from the commercial.
How's that sound?
It is only 9:47. We ain't even been in here long. And Tia, go stand in the corner.
One of y'all know how that song go?
I have no idea.
Dang, already in the corner.
Not.
Yikes.
Tia, you in the corner. Don't come out. You want time out for 5 minutes.
Like that's how it
There's
goes.
like apparently a dance to it as well, and
But we ain't talking about the dance. We're talking about how does the song go?
fuck, I forgot. All I know is we go into
All right, I'll look it
Applebee's
up
or
afterwards.
something. I don't know.
How about this one? I want my baby back. But anyway,
I know what song you're talking
wouldn't
about,
get you
but
weird.
it's the fact that she said that. It's the fact that she said that. I've heard the song before. I know what you're talking about.
I know why she said it.
Right.
She knew I was gonna laugh.
right,
Y'all can't be having inside jokes.
I'm about to say we all can't laugh to that.
right.
I'm sorry.
You know what I mean? But we can laugh at barbecue sauce and go to the next question. Does
Hey,
static
Tia said I don't want to get in the corner. I'm sorry.
Get
girl.
your
Too
ass in the
late.
corner. Don't make me tell you twice.
Too late.
don't make it tell you twice because you're gonna be standing there with books and you're gonna be standing there like they were standing on drumline. So we're gonna go to the next question, and the question is, does Does status or materialistic things hold more value in a relationship? Does status or materialistic things hold more in a relationship? And I really don't want to answer this question. So
I don't either. Shit.
we gonna start off with
You was girl, girls.
we gonna start off with meat. Does the status or materialistic things hold more value in a relationship?
I'm just like, yo, I really don't want to answer, but since y'all called me up to it, I would have to say neither one of them holds weight because it's more it's more emotional. It's more emotional commitment that matters, like in a relationship. Like if you're really tied down to that person, and you invest everything inside for that person and vice versa, then that matters the most in a relationship. Like materialistic, that's like extra items, and status in this generation, it really doesn't make much sense. It all boils down to the amount of love that you give and the amount of love you reciprocate.
You never been in a relationship, have you?
I don't
I'm
know.
just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just joking.
That was joke number one for me.
One for
one
me.
more.
I don't care. Y'all say whatever the hell y'all want because I'm gonna say it. It doesn't matter.
Or the host gonna be in the corner.
Hey, I can go to the corner. It made me know. Never mind.
You gonna look in the corner?
The corner isn't. She has a corner named after me, so therefore I can go to the corner. No problem. So we gonna keep it pushing to the next person, and that is the professor. Does status or materialistic things hold more value in a relationship?
I would like to think that status holds more value in a relationship, but we have a lot of people who are materialistic and only with a person to gain material things. So the right answer would be to say status, but I think in some cases it is materialistic.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. So
hold on, time out. Tia, you can come out the corner, but if you start that shit again, you're going back.
She was in there for a minute.
Don't mind us. Don't mind us. Some of us been drinking. Me and I mean me. So, we got more drinks on here. So we gonna keep it pushing to the next person, which is moi. So, is it materialistic or status? I'm gonna say materialistic. What can you do for me? What can you do for
that
me?
wasn't the question, bro.
Yeah, it is. So does it hold weight or does it hold in a relationship? I'm gonna say materialistic holds. Why? Because what can you do for me? I want stuff. I like stuff at the end of the day. And I'm bullshitting. I just wanted to see what these people would look like at me if I said that. So, and they looking at me crazy. So I am going to change my answer to it's basically status, because if you really want to keep it a buck, people want to feel wanted, people want to feel loved. And if you're like, even piggybacking off what me said, if you build an emotional connection with a person, you feel that you're going to build with that person and y'all make it official. And hypothetically, this person doesn't claim you, you're not going to want any of the shit that they're going to give you anyway, because they're not giving you them at the end of the day. So that's why I say status is bigger than materialistic in a relationship. And we gonna keep it
question either.
I don't give a fuck. I've been drinking, and you gonna get more jokes now because you fucking with me. So we gonna go to
I'm sick of these dudes on this panel that don't know how to answer a question correctly. That's crazy.
Shit.
Wait. I answered the question correctly.
I said fellas.
Oh,
the fellas.
Unless it's a confession that you need to make. I wasn't. It didn't pertain to you. I didn't think
No.
so. I didn't think so.
I don't.
Really?
If you could please, Professor.
Oh. DP said another one is Nickelback. You remind me.
Thought that was Usher. Okay, go ahead.
It's gonna be a long show.
You already surpassed your
my
limit.
corner and let her out, and then we had Kristen, and she over there laughing at her. Kristen, stop laughing and answer the damn question.
Yes, we need your answers.
We need your answer. So, we gonna go to the next lady, Heather B. Does status or materialistic things hold up more value in a relationship?
To be honest with you, maybe for a short period of time, but after a while, anybody could lose their status or lose materialistic things. So at the end of the day, when those things are gone, what do you have left?
Sex.
If that holds more weight in a situation, well, that's even worse. So if this is what you're holding weight in a relationship, what's the point of you being in a relationship with the person if you don't love them or care for them or care about their well-being? Like, so basically you're just here for materialistic. You might as well be a gold digger and be with a sugar daddy or a sugar mama.
Mm-hmm.
But I got a question.
Well,
what if the person that you're getting it from only wants you there for that thing, and that's to give you the material things?
Then I think in that situation, if it's a mutual agreement and that's what they want, if the person is willing to just only receive that, then that's a perfect match. But if you're looking for more than just materialistic and status, again, if you lose that, what do you have left? You're going to be gone. If I didn't answer it right, I'm sorry. But that's the way I'm looking at it. Like, if you're asking me if materialistic or status holds weight, again, if it's gone, then what? If you're looking at it as a real relationship,
it's a valid point. I
get that. Like
you
dance. You kind of lost me there.
You did some dancing, but we'll take your answer.
Time out. We lost you, or did you lose yourself? Because you answered a different question than what was asked.
I answered the question.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to you.
Oh, you talking to me?
Sorry. Meech moved that goalpost back like 10 yards. Like, what are we doing here, Meech?
Okay, I admit. I lost myself answering that. I answered that the best way I could.
I mean, he went first, so he gets a little bit of grace.
So you could have just said you plead the fifth, but you can't plead the fifth, Mr. Aaron. So what is the question? So the answer to the question, please. And if you want to know the question again, it is: does status or materialistic things hold more value in a relationship?
Okay, I'm gonna keep it a bean with y'all because y'all seem to be living in fantasy world or Disneyland or somewhere. But last time I checked,
I gotta have a drink for this one. Go ahead.
Last time I checked, niggas shop at the Gucci store, niggas shop at Louis Vuitton. In fact, Gerald, what brand sweater are you wearing tonight? If you don't mind me asking you.
B Wood. It's a black-owned company.
Great job. Meech, what shirt are you wearing today?
It's a Tom and Jerry shirt.
From where though? From Target?
From Kohl's, yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say Amazon. Go ahead.
Is Kohl's owned by a black person? I didn't think so. We ain't gonna go there. My point I'm trying to say is that yes, unfortunately in 2022, as sad as it might sound, status and materialistic shit holds a whole lot of value these days. How many ugly brothers and sisters you know that got a good looking spouse or a partner just because he got money in his pocket, or drives a nice car, or gave her a nice car, or put her in a nice house?
I know a few.
But what if she genuinely like him because he has all the qualities that she's looking for, that is not materialistic and that is not status, but solely based on what she looks for in a man, that he is family oriented, that he is a person who loves God? Like, what if it's that type of stuff? Or can we still say, even if it's that, it's still a status?
It's still status. Because at the end of the day, you got to ask yourself, if you didn't have the status or the materialistic stuff, and you saying you just like him for the person he is, would the next guy who meets those same qualifications, would you still find that next guy attractive, or would you still be?
Depends on.
And he didn't have the status or the materialistic stuff.
Okay, and then that depends on this. So you know how you get that question of, so what do you look for in a man, right?
Well,
or what do you look for in a woman?
Okay,
no,
you talking about
you know how you get that question, right?
Yes.
And whenever I'm ever asked that question, I never answer it.
Well, and the reason you shouldn't be looking for nothing.
No. But it's not even that. The reason why I don't answer that, I'm not gonna let you give me false hope and promises because you're being something that I want, and then in actuality you're not that person. Come a couple of months later.
That's deep. That's deep.
Super
knowledge.
Super.
I mean, you give someone all the questions, the answers to the question on the test. Of course, he's gonna get an A.
He gonna pass, right? So I'm not finna give you a cheat sheet for shit.
Yep, you gotta get those answers on his damn self.
Knowledge.
Instead of bringing the representatives to the table, you gotta bring himself to the table.
It's all about learning your part.
And figure it out yourself. Learn.
Knowledge is power. Bing bong going to the comments.
Oh my God. Kristen says depends on the love language, right? Yeah, in a way. In a way.
I'm about to say no, really. But go ahead.
Shannon like to Tia and said, "Girl, what you do? I walk in and you already in the corner. She getting on my nerves, Shannon." Lord.
Womp, womp, womp.
Kristen said, "You know, Aaron finna go in if call on the congregation and what brands they wearing on. You know what?
Damn.
Hold on, Kristen, go stand in the corner.
Bye.
He's switching out.
You in the corner for 5 minutes. I'm not talking to you right now. Tia said, I decided to stop by to see if you were there.
Talking to Shannon.
Kristen
was in the corner
would a rich, unattractive man pick up an unattractive woman? Yes and no.
Yes,
if you really want to be honest with it, yes, he would. You know why? Because he knows that she's unattractive. Nobody else is going to want him. So want her. So she's not going to cheat on him. That's how he's thinking.
That's not true though. At the same time,
hold on. I said yes and no.
Okay.
I said yes and no.
You're right.
Because it will happen.
Or he gets an unattractive woman because he's looking beyond her beauty and sees her for the person that she is. And guess what? Because she's unattractive and he's rich, he can always make her look better with plastic surgery. So it's neither here nor there. Moving on.
He
says, right off.
Okay.
Never seen it, probably never will. Okay.
She's not talking about the corner for sure.
I know she's not. I don't know what's going on here. DB said, neither matter, to each his own. Good question. But it does in some cases.
Nice response.
It does matter.
It does in some cases.
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you what else matters. The next question. So we gonna keep it pushing. And the next question is, what is your level of toxic before it's time to leave? Basically a relationship. What is your level of toxic before it's time to leave?
Is this like a scale of 1 to 10 type of question?
I guess you can take it that way.
Or is it low, moderate, high?
Basically, how much toxic can you take before you leave? Basically,
all right, I got
That's
you.
The question. How much toxic can you take? So we're gonna go with since you want to know, Aaron, bing bong, go ahead.
Your drunk ass is supposed to start with a girl, but that's why all the girls are looking like, oh shit. But since you're gonna go back to
Smokey do it, I don't give a fuck. Go ahead.
That wasn't Smokey. That was Chris Tucker from The Fifth Element.
Oh, whoa.
Wrong
movie. He fucked my whole world up. Bing bong, pause.
So level of toxicity is what we're talking about, right? At my age, at my day and age right now, I'm really not.
60. Go ahead.
mean, your daddy not even 60. Relax.
My
That
daddy
was
is
number
260.
three.
He's 63 actually. So go ahead.
Oh shit.
That was number 3. You over
Yeah.
limit.
Got him.
Why would you keep count in the corner? Shut up.
I ain't in the corner, motherfucker.
You in my corner.
You kind of look like you in a corner though.
Not really.
Anyway,
Let
that's,
Aaron
that's a good vibe.
And continuing on.
Go ahead, Aaron.
Yeah, y'all shut up. I mean, my answer is blow that out. Blow it out.
Oh God.
Nah. Okay. Let's get serious. Let's get serious, y'all. Let's get serious.
Okay.
Gerald Musa.
I drove y'all moves out a lot before we got on here. Go ahead.
No, I'm not taking a lot of toxic shit at the. Damn, you killing that bottle, bro. I'm not taking a lot of toxic at 35, and at where I'm at in my life right now. I feel like I'm not taking a lot of toxic behavior right now. Like, if I want to just deal with toxic, I'll just go back and spin the block. So, on a very small level, that's the amount of toxic I'm dealing with. Like, the moment I start seeing red flags pop up, I am out the door.
Okay. I got a question though. No, like all seriousness. What do we consider toxic though? Like what is toxic technically?
That might be another question further down the line. So you might.
This is my thing. When you say the level of toxic, if you start lying to me, I'm done. Because guess what? If you lie about the smallest bullshit, you'll lie about a lot, and I ain't got time for it.
Okay. So
I feel like the things that should be normalized, the things that should be normalized, like don't cheat, don't lie, have communication skills, the things that should be normal that we have to normalize for a lot of people these days. Those are my non-negotiables.
okay.
If you can't meet the basic criteria,
Cheating and lying is toxic. Period.
Basically, in a nutshell.
Yeah. Okay. I can dig that.
does that
So
answer the question?
okay. So are you done answering the question?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we gonna go to Heather B. How much toxic can you take before you leave?
I feel like if you continue to threaten my peace, make me question who I am as a person, that's when I need to go. Because that
Need to go or
starts
will go?
needs to go. You gotta go. It's a wrap. Because that you start fucking with my mental. And fucking with my mental, you start fucking with my anxiety. And everybody on this panel knows that when that part is triggered, there's no fucking going back. So the minute that you start to threaten that piece that I have, that I've searched for so long to get, you need to fucking go. Point blank, period.
So she can't fuck with Trigger. So
Yikes.
I don't know, people. But like I said, you fuck with her peace, you fuck with her peace of mind, you fuck with her happiness, you out the door is what she's saying. So we just gonna keep it moving with that. And I don't know why I even want to ask you this question, but me,
Here we go. Here we go.
how much toxicity can you take before you leave?
Where I'm at right now, it's like,
Where are you at?
age-wise, fool.
Oh, age. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
Like,
Oh,
like
wait, time out. Let's give a happy birthday to the two Pisces in the building. Gerald and Meech.
Gerald and
Happy
Meech,
birthday, guys.
yes.
Yes, it was. I'm sorry.
The
I
water
meant to do that earlier, but my boy Meech's birthday was yesterday. And don't mind me talking shit because this is what I do. This is my family. I talk shit to them. They talk shit to me at the end of the day. I love
it's normal. It's normal.
So, but like I said,
It's
my bro just turned what, 36?
He's 37.
37.
Oh, well, shit. You should have just kept it at 36. Well, never mind. My bro just turned 37 yesterday. I just turned 27 on the 3rd. So don't hate. Don't hate just because you
Dig it. You turn what?
You know, when the closer you get, the more you look like Uncle Phil. So
I know someone who likes it.
Yeah, people's sisters that can crip walk. But anyway, we gonna go.
She's watching the show.
We are gonna keep it going. Meech, please, if you can tell me what
That was toxic, bro.
it really was. It was toxic and petty, if I might add. But Meech, what is the level of toxicity that you can handle before you leave?
When you start to disturb me, like spiritually, and to where I'm like overall frustrated and annoyed, like I'm sorry, you're gonna get ejectocito the fuck up out of here. Like it could be the grandest things, like a major blow up, or just a petty argument. And if you start telling fibs about like the smallest things, like I'm sorry, you're gonna be like an episode of Fresh Prince. You're gonna get Jazzy Jeff the fuck about the dough.
I'm starting to believe that you are the toxic person. You want to eject your cuz people. You trying to throw people outdoors. You's violent.
Jessica turned 37 and start saying "cuz" on the show now. That's what we doing.
No. That's Tyree's Too Fast, Too Furious.
Yeah, that was from the movie.
Calm down.
He said fibs. I'm stuck on fibs. You start telling fibs.
Fibs is well,
it's basically another way of saying like lying over small.
I know what the word fib means. It's the fact that you said it.
Still from the 1900s.
Okay, now don't insult my intelligence with your toxic ass.
Low key, we was all born in the 1900s. You want to be real with yourselves.
Ah, shit. Oh,
right, man.
Yeah,
well, that is a fact.
I was born in the 1900s. I was born in 1986. I don't know what you talking about, but anyway,
the 1900s, bro.
I'm gonna pray for you, bro. I'm gonna pray for you.
Please do. I plan on watching church from bed tomorrow. So, if you can please, go to the comments and let us know what they're talking about.
Kristen said, "Oh no, hold on, I gotta go up. My bad. Where we at?" Right, I think finances and beauty are the exchange for real. Jason Kelly said LOL. He also said disrespect equals done. DP said 0. Kristen said yes, Heather. Jason said good answer, Heather, facts. There you have it.
That was facts.
There you have it. Right on, guys. Facts.
Oh,
so,
God.
Did everyone answer the question except me? Because I remember Professor giving an answer, but I'm not sure if that was her answer at the particular time. So, did you answer the question, Miss Professor?
Toxic is toxic. Whatever trait that is toxic to you, and they are displaying that, I'm out.
Okay.
And just like Heather and Meech, you disturb my peace, my spirit, or my money, or anything else that I got going, you got to get the fuck out. Period.
Okay.
Money.
100.
My hustle.
Her bread, her moolah, her green, her
So guess what? I'm not getting sick, staying home. You not borrowing my car, so I can't get to work out. None of that shit. I'm out.
You can't be swindled, huh?
No.
No.
It's an insider, Heather. You won't understand.
Of course.
It doesn't take you 3 weeks to buy a shirt.
My enemies are after me.
I know where your mother lives.
Alan got attacked. We're on our way to the hospital, and we're about to go to me. Ed, if the level of toxicity that I can stand before I am out the door. Honestly, like everyone said, I can't. We're all getting seasoned and experienced at the end of the day because we don't get old.
Good choice of words.
Yeah, like I said, I was reading the dictionary before we got on here. So we're getting this seasoned and experienced in life. And toxicity, we really have no room for toxicity at the end of the day. If you bothering me while I'm watching the game or playing the game, I have a problem with that. This is not the time for you to ask me, did I see how your hair came out? It's not the time for that. I am interested in dunking on whoever I'm dunking on at the particular point. So, yes.
Gino.
Yeah. Dunker, Gino. So, yeah, but just like I said, you disturb my peace of mind. You disturb, just anything that's gonna make me happy, and you're just trying to get in the way of making me happy. There's no reason for me to be with you. There's no reason for me to even speak to you, or you to even be in my life if you're not. Like I tell people all the time, don't be my pain. Be my pleasure at the end of the day. Don't make me miserable. You know what I mean? Like. What it doesn't, and y'all will get it later. So that's all. That's it. That's all for this question. So can we please go to the comments and see if we have any for that matter?
Nah, we ain't got none.
All right. So then we on to the next question. Please, people, comment, subscribe, share, and like at the end of the day. So, what was the first song you ever slow danced to? The first song you ever slow danced to? And I'm going to start with me because I'm old and seasoned and experienced, and I don't remember. I do not remember what the hell I slow danced to. I don't even remember slow dancing with people. It was always Luke at the party for me. So I don't remember no slow dance song. So we going to keep it pushing.
You just grinding on girls. You just...
Yeah. Big hearted in a brick shipyard. But I'm just saying, but... we gonna go to the next person, and that's you, Heather, since you speak out of turn. What's the first song you remember slow dancing to?
1 in a Million, Aaliyah.
How old are you again? Never mind.
I'm trying to get the rhythm of that.
Look, I went to my first dance when I was in the 5th grade, okay? And they played that. That's literally the first song that I remember slow dancing to.
You is so nasty. In the 5th grade. How dare you? Anyway, next person. Aaron, what's the first song you ever slow dance to?
My Girl by the Temptations.
Okay, let me ask you this. Was it with an older woman, or was this with somebody your age?
It was somebody my age, but it was at like an older woman's birthday party.
Oh, so never mind. I'm not even going to try to even...
No, it's all good. I mean, girl grabbed my hand, and everybody thought it was cute at the time. He was young at that time, but song came on, and niggas, how you young, you just do that little step to the left, step to the right shit.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna go.
You better call out Meech.
Oh, Meech is about to happen because I'm actually curious to see. But it's the lady first. Professor.
Dance with my father.
Dance with my father.
Luther Vandross.
Yeah.
Luke.
My dad.
Skinny Luke. Oh, that's beautiful. We love you, Dad. So we're gonna go to Meech.
Lord have mercy.
What was the first song you slow danced to?
Y'all gonna leave me alone tonight.
And this was
your birthday was yesterday. We gotta mess with you.
Right.
Touche. But
no, it's only one Shay. Sorry.
Oh, I'm about to say what? I'm about to say who sang that?
But anyways, as crazy as it sounds, I mean, it'll be Nice and Slow by Usher.
Okay.
Y'all nasty.
How are we nasty? And that's what the hell they was playing at the damn dances.
Y'all never slow dance before then? Like y'all didn't slow dance as kids?
No.
Obviously.
No.
I was extreme. I was extreme. This is when chubby guys wasn't in, so wasn't no girl grabbing my hand. So.
Heavy D always been in, bro.
Yeah, Heavy D.
Real.
Heavy D got money. I was broke.
Oh, so that kind of go back to that other question we answered earlier, right? About status and materialistic shit, right?
Hold up.
No.
I'm sorry. We have to address that. Heavy D, it had nothing to do. Yes, he had money, but if you know Heavy D, if you've listened to him talk, like he has a personality. Like he could pull a bitch with or without money. I'm sorry.
Bitch.
I'm sorry, a female, a young lady. Sorry.
I don't even think he said bitch in none of his songs, and you calling them bitches. Wow. Okay.
I'm sorry, young lady.
That's where we at today.
That's what we on tonight, huh?
Okay, so
blame the Modelo. Okay.
So
I refuse to blame a beer for the way you act.
Right.
That is not hard liquor. That is right there.
She said not one but two, and had the nerve to be bougie when she drank it with a pinky up.
I can't help
that. So Heavy D get all the bitches according to Miss Heather B. So anyway, we gonna go and see what people would slow dancing to in the comments. If you would please, Miss Professor.
Well, Rachel, she said that's facts. I agree with Gerald. So I think she agreed that she don't remember the song.
She was bumping and grinding at them house parties too.
Z said, "Keep sweat, make it last forever." Winter formal.
Okay.
DP said, "Can you stand the rain?" Jason said, "Here and now." Luther V. Kristen said, "Closest I think I've been was after that, like freshman year of college, and the dude was trying to be a gentleman while Grind on Me was playing."
Pretty Ricky.
Pretty okay.
Is that who she's talking about?
That's what she's talking about. Yeah,
that's who she got to be talking about. She was riding on while Grind on Me was on it. So that is one for the ages. All right. Keeping up with music for a second. What is a guaranteed song at a family reunion? What is a guaranteed song at a family reunion? We gonna go to the professor one more time. What's a guaranteed song that's gonna be played at the family reunion?
The actual song "Family Reunion."
Ooh, the OJs, yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, absolutely.
And it definitely will be played, especially with my family.
Positively, it will be played.
Absolutely.
So yes, people, what is a guaranteed song at the family reunion, block parties, whatever? What's the guaranteed song you gonna hear? So we're gonna keep it pushing, and we're gonna go to a fellow brethren, Minch. What's the song that's being played at the family reunions?
For me, it'll be Earth, Wind, and Fire song September.
That's true.
That's my shit. And not just because I was born in September.
Virgo in the building.
My.
That's Johnny Gill.
They don't play that. Maybe you slow dance to that. Maybe that was your answer. Anyway, we're gonna go to another lady.
I'm so mad at Kristen for putting that.
Heather B. What's the song that's being played at the family reunion?
I find it funny that she put that because I was actually going to say the original.
That's what I was going to say.
Exactly.
And Maze before I let go. Like, I get it. We love Beyonce, but I'm sorry. The original is always going to be better. Period. That's always going to get played at the family.
I don't necessarily love Beyonce, but I fucks with her every now and then.
Every now and again.
Okay, that second answer. Okay, that's better.
Okay, so y'all done pretty much read the comments, so we gonna keep it going. Double A, what's the song that's being played at the family reunions?
They took all my answers, so I'm thinking of one on the fly. You know what? I'm gonna shake the table a little bit.
You better not say it. I'm gonna punch you straight in your beard if you do it.
Say it, Aaron. Say
it. As much as y'all hate the brother. R. Kelly is still being played at the family function. I don't care which R. Kelly song it is.
What's up, brother?
It don't matter. We can go through the greatest hits on
Backyard. Was it Backyard Party?
Backyard Party. Step in the Name of Love.
1 and 2.
Man.
So yeah, my answer is Mr. Robert Kelly. Gerald, sir.
Robert.
Yeah, you will.
That's an
You
undisputed
will leave
fact,
me all
though.
stuck, brother. But honestly, song that's being played at the family reunion, "Candy" by Cameo, and that's on the
Yep.
fly.
It's like, and what they doing to it though? Electric slide.
The electric
Yep.
slide. Yes.
That's a good answer.
Yes. And I thought of that on the fly because happy people and Step in the Name of Love was my answer.
Dang.
So wait up.
But
Shake
we
the
that's,
table.
but that,
Wait up.
that's a
do
good
got-
response. That's a good
table
answer
for
response,
real.
though.
We do have a couple of more comments,
If
Jay.
you can please
So,
be so kind. If you can please be so kind.
Kristen did say outstanding by the Gap Band.
That's a good one.
She said, I said now. DP said celebration, cool in the game. Yes, sir.
Mhm.
Sakia said Fresh Prince summertime. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. But that is my shit. Kristen
We know-
said
we know
Cupid
now.
Shuffle.
The Cupid Shuffle, yeah. That's a
Yeah.
fact.
For sure.
And any barbecue too. That is definitely right. And she said the chop. Oh Lord, I wish my legs was working. Got cha slide on y'all ass real quick. Okay.
Man.
She also
Oh,
said,
Lord.
what about a white family reunion? Laugh out loud, Sweet Home Alabama. First of all, what you not gonna do is do that about Sweet Home Alabama because I still rock that shit. Okay.
If you want to sit here and go white, you can never go
Sweet
wrong with
Home
Journey's Don't Stop
Alabama.
Believing. I'm just saying.
Bam, 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 bam. Or I got a barbecue stain on my white
White
t-shirt.
t-shirt. Yep.
Right.
I'm so mad. Y'all niggas been to white family reunions before?
Yeah. You
Oh,
didn't think I was this,
forgot.
you didn't think I was this color just because of my parents,
No, I forgot you've been to
They gonna
Rusty's
play
last year,
Tennessee
right?
Whiskey.
did you?
I can't stand that song either.
I love that song, but
Garth
people
Brooks,
make me
Playing
hate it.
Low Places.
I just the people who I know that don't sing it. Never mind. Let's keep it going.
Never mind.
That was actually a good question, Kristen.
All right. We
All
going
these
to the next.
Caucasians on the stage tonight. I like it.
Nope.
We're going
Damn.
to the next.
You did not know I was a dark skinned white woman?
Shay, we want to the next question, ma'am.
Oh, you did.
My
Shay.
my name is Don Shay, actually. See? Thank you.
I was being short because he's reading the question.
Okay. Now, who was y'all favorite performance on Rap City The Basement? Who was y'all favorite performance on Rap City The Basement? Ooh, everybody got the stank face. So, we gonna start off with me.
Come on. If you take my answer, bro, I'm gonna be mad though. Because
I doubt it, but maybe not. But I'm gonna go with Cameron though.
do it.
Come on, man, Swaggerlicious. You come on, counting the money while rapping and just flowing like there's no tomorrow. That's like the best shit ever right there.
Facts.
So I'm gonna go with Cameron, best Rap City Basement performance. So y'all remember Rap City The Basement, right? Y'all not that season. So y'all remember. So if y'all can please put your answers in the comments and let us know what was your favorite Rap City Basement performance. And we're gonna go to a woman, Heather B.
She just said she
You're gonna go Heather B when I said I had mine.
Right.
Okay.
No, I'll throw mine out there.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'll just say Lil Wayne was one of mine. Go ahead. Go to the next.
There goes my backup answer. Y'all a double fuck. Oh wait, I'm sitting now. Double fuck y'all, please. This camera shit got me all on like, oh,
Wait, let me move this way.
Right.
Move this way.
Right. All right.
Ooh.
Meech, favorite Rap City Basement performance.
I guess this group just says it all. Mobb Deep.
Interesting. Okay. Before we get the answer of all answers, can we please go to the comments and find out what they talking about?
Anyways, DP said life is a highway. Kristen said Shauna, hands down. Jason said Buster, he ripped it.
That was a good one.
Wait,
Busted.
life's a highway. It was on the white question, right?
Yeah, that
that
was
was
definitely
the
from
other
the white question.
And then Shauna, that's for Rap City the Basement, or is that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't remember her basement performance.
I don't either. So
To keep that honest.
no offense, Chris.
No. I'm not
I
saying
need to go
nothing.
back and look at it though.
Okay, I
Thank
will.
God.
Yeah, I will. So there are obviously no more comments. So we're gonna go to the professor. What is your favorite Rap City Basement performance?
Definitely one of them, and it was Kanye West.
Okay.
Nice.
You got to think about the Kanye West back then when he was hungry.
Whole different Kanye.
A whole different Kanye.
He
A
was
whole
monster.
different Kanye from the Kanye now. I'm not discrediting him. I'm just saying that it was different. So don't come for me because I'm not discrediting Kanye whatsoever. I'm still a Kanye fan. I've been a Yeezy fan, Kanye fan, whatever you want to call him, since day one. But I just feel like in that time he was in a different space in his life. So he was a little bit different.
Right.
So yeah.
Okay.
So Aaron, don't try to come for me because I see you over there trying to think about something to say to me.
No, I was gonna say I don't think after watching the documentary on Netflix, I don't think he was ever hungry. I just think that he was always that guy looking for that shot. As an artist,
when you're that guy looking for the shot because you ain't got it, you hungry because it makes you persistent and you're gonna continue. So you're hungry.
Like you won't stop.
I'm not saying you starving, but you're
Right from
hungry
the
because
bottle?
you're going to. What happened?
Yep. Gerald thirsty. He taking sips right from the bottle. He didn't even pour nothing in the cup no more.
Yeah, it's going in the cup, but it's mine, so it don't make no difference. But go ahead.
I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying that he was starving, but he was hungry. And when you're a person that persistent for something, you're hungry for it, and you're going to continue until you eat.
I did.
Very, very determined.
When he got it, he ate.
Very determined,
And
gentleman.
well.
Very determined. Yes, sir. And if y'all didn't check out that, I'm not gonna do that because they ain't paying us. So,
oh wait, we got a couple more comments before we go to the next question.
That's what I was about to say. I was about to go say.
I didn't even get my answer, but all right, it's cool. We can go to comments.
Okay, well, we come back to you. Don't worry about it.
Cool. Kristen said Luda was dope too, but I was huge fan of DTP. Hence the Shauna comment. DP said Luda R50 and Dubsy freestyle.
Okay.
Jason said, yeah, Luda was crazy and Common. Ooh, that Common.
Talk your shit.
Okay. So y'all talking shit tonight. All right.
I ain't mad at that one.
So since we done with the comments, Miss Professor?
Yes.
Okay. Now we're gonna go to Double A. What is your favorite?
Read off the next question, like you motherfucker.
I'm not gonna do you like that. I mean, thank you for giving me some ammunition for later. But go ahead.
Nah, since y'all gave all the answers, I'm gonna just say, you know how Big Ticket come in afterwards at the end of everybody's freestyles and shit, and he killed the shit right after they killed it. I'm just gonna say Big Ticket did his shit right after everybody did their shit.
Big Ticket can rap. I don't know what nobody was talking about. Big Ticket gets busy
all day.
He gets busy on the mic for real. That's real shit. All right. So, do we have any more before we move on?
No, that's it.
Okay. This is about to be funny. I can't wait to see this shit. What was your favorite song on BET Uncut?
Can I go?
Hell no, because it's me. I
want to go.
No. And then I go next because you went first.
Okay. I got you.
Go ahead.
Okay. No, I'm gonna let the ladies do this one first. Professor, what was your favorite BET Uncut
if you
song?
do it, put
what that thing smell like.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Okay, what that thing smell like.
If you've never seen that video, the video is funny as shit because they literally are standing outside the club and they stuck their finger and they
old man's
and had to walk by the old man and let him smell it to get in the club.
Lord jeez.
That was the most perverted shit I've ever seen. Like, that's nasty as hell.
Shit was funny.
You're cut for you.
You got it. So let's see. We gonna go with Aaron. Why not?
They already sent it in the comments right now, so I got it. I think everybody waited.
We ain't read the comments.
Everybody wait till the end of the night to watch two videos.
What's that?
Nelly Tip Drill and Ludacris Pussy Poppin'.
Pussy popping.
Okay, like both of the songs, but I wasn't waiting on them songs. That's the crazy.
Well, I wasn't either.
I wasn't waiting on them songs.
But I think those two videos kind of just brought things to a whole nother like level when it comes to like mainstream artists.
Mainstream, yeah. Because BET Uncut was a bunch of motherfuckers we didn't know. So,
we didn't know.
like that's how you knew who watched BET Uncut, because we be in class just singing what that thing smell like. So anyway, we going on to the next female. What is the song BET Uncut? Miss Heather B. What is it?
I ain't got no panties out.
Fuck you! Oh, you put my hands
on your dance floor. I'm sorry, that was stuck in my head.
And if y'all ain't never seen BET Uncut, that is one of the most low budget videos. It was one woman. She was bald headed. They had her twerking in Sicily. They had her twerking in fucking Switzerland and Russia in front of a green screen. It
green
was
screen like a motherfucker.
I was like, how did bitch get in Greenland? How did they do that? But you figured it out when she got older.
But that was legit. They played it every fucking night.
The small details you don't see until later on.
No, because you see big budgets on Rap City. So it's like when you get to that shit, they shot that shit with their old buddy. So it's like,
and the song was
basically
so fucking simple.
But anyway, before we do that, can we go to the comments, please?
Okay. Kristen said, who finna say tip drill? Then she said, LOL. Jason said, tip drill hands down, LOL. DP said, tip drill by far. Kristen said, sliding a credit card between cheeks will always be epic. And DP said, a black card at that, LOL.
For real.
I ain't got that.
And just as a sidebar, he lost a lot of endorsements for
that. It's another one. It's another one. Gerald, I know you know it.
I'm pretty sure I do, but I'm pretty sure I do.
Girls.
Of course. I know that joint. Like, that's my joint.
I hate that song. That didn't even belong on Uncut.
Coming to my world.
Oh, I do. White girls.
I'm not playing with y'all. Oh, shit.
This motherfucker was lighter than me. I was literally like,
right.
Where did they find this nigga at?
The original Post Malone.
Right. He just in Minnesota just talking. Like, right. But anyway.
Hey, that's where Jackie O came from too.
Minnesota?
Oh shit.
Jackie O. No, Jackie O. BET.
Oh yeah, she did have a
that is true.
She did. Meech, what's your song off of BET Uncut, brother?
Well, since everyone said all the obvious, I'm gonna have to go with 50 Cent, Disco Inferno.
Whew.
The female with the butterfly tattooed on her ass.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Virtual high five, Meech. Come on.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Wow, I didn't even see. I don't even think I saw that video on.
What?
What? You never?
I don't think I saw that.
That big ass with the butterfly.
Man, no, I'm just saying. I've seen the video. Don't get me wrong.
Like she's not the first one to get butterflies on her ass cheeks. That's the first time.
That was the first time you really seen it. Like up, like God damn.
Like you see it in the magazines all the time, but to see it in the video, like just kind of like
and it clapping,
and in moving motion, it's like
I'm about to say he was.
It's like
I'm about to say it was moving like the hummingbird on Ray, huh? Anyway, so it's on me. And the song that I actually liked was Time for Freaking. Time for freaking. Time to come clean with the tight ass G. You know what I mean? I don't know who the fuck sung it. It was just a bunch of niggas who just decided to make a song one night. So
damn.
We got a couple
that's
comments.
What that is. That's what that is.
We got a couple
please
more.
Go to the comments.
Kristen said, "Still tipping was good too." So and I forgot about that one. Trick. And she also said, "You can tell the budget just allowed for a strip club rental." LOL.
She right about that though.
Right.
Hey, y'all remember watching that Afro Man Before I Got High and trying to figure out like how come this shit's uncut right now? Like we went from all this ass clapping and like ghetto scenes, and all of a sudden the nigga talk about before I got high. Like this nigga.
And that was only because he was talking about weed.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And also Chopper Style, the ghetto version of it.
Chopper Style.
I actually never seen the ghetto version of it.
Look it up on YouTube.
I always saw the edited version.
No, it's one before he got signed to Master P, is what I'm saying. Before he got signed to, because I actually liked the song. That's the reason why it was funny. So I was like, it was one where they was doing this shit in the club and everybody was boogieing and dancing and all that type of shit. So anyway, before we go on to the next question, do we have any more comments?
DP said, you ain't the only one that ain't seen it, J. LOL. He also say, I'm finna look it up in a second. Okay, you look it up with your nasty self.
It's not the time, brother.
I'm missing on that Disco Inferno.
Right, because I didn't see that video on that show. I'm just being honest. But anyway, next question is, what was an inspirational song that helped you get through as a child? An inspirational song that helped you get through as a child. And I'm gonna shake the table a little bit because it's on moi. I Believe I Can Fly, even though I didn't know what the hell he was talking about. So that's my song. I believe I can do anything because my 5th grade teacher had to explain it to me. So anyway, because I even had a 1.68 back then. So we gonna keep it pushing, and we gonna go to a woman, Heather B. What was a song that was inspirational that got you through as a child?
It has to be Mr. Blackberry Molasses.
Ooh,
interesting.
come through. Blackberry Molasses.
It hit right here. It hit right here.
It hit right there. So it hit right there. Nothing. Never mind.
In the fields.
Meech, what got you through as inspiration as a child? What song?
Yeah, it have to be Earth Song by Michael Jackson.
Did we all just sit up though to hear what he was gonna say?
Really?
I sat up because I just found my answer. That's why I put my.
But that's a good one, Meech.
Okay. So what you say? What's it called again?
Earth Song by Michael Jackson.
Okay.
Interesting. So, Professor, what was your song?
Ooh, child. You know that song? Ooh, child.
Yes.
Oh, by the 5-star ships. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
All right. So, what they talking about in the comments though? Before we continue?
Why you always just leave me out like that,
Bruh, you gotta get to the comments.
Kristen, well, we only had one, so you
Thank you.
let him.
nigga?
But Kristen
see the
said,
comments.
as a teen, it was I Know I Can by Nas. Jason said CeeLo Green getting grown.
Okay.
Getting wrong by CeeLo Green. Okay. Next question. I'm sorry. Double A. What was your inspirational song?
Aaron, when you see him and you pop him, I got your back.
Nigga, I'm just gonna give him 2 to the chest. Nigga.
Yeah. Oh, we got one more comment.
Heather,
Ouch.
I'm talking.
We will read it after
I'm sorry.
he answers.
No, no one said it no way, so I'm good. I thought someone was gonna take my answer, but I was gonna say Quincy Jones featuring Tevin Campbell, Tomorrow.
You know, it's funny that was in my head too, but that wasn't the one, but that's a good one.
Go.
Hey, I was gonna
Very
say
good.
Vitamin C. Don't judge my life.
Graduation.
Your graduation song? That's funny.
Damn.
Stop playing. I wasn't gonna say that, but
It's actually dope. Though.
All right, we can go to comments again.
All right. After you take your sip, can you please let us know?
DP said, "Lovely
Boy,
day,
man,
Bill
relax.
Withers."
Good one.
Lovely
Lovely
day.
Lovely day.
R.I.P.
Okay.
Bill, man.
Right. Z said, "My 5th grade song, Reach, Gloria Estefan." Okay.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a good one.
And Guaple Closer too. That was a good one.
Ooh.
Yes.
Closer to my dreams. Don't even say nothing about my singing because I can't hold a note. I know this,
That's
but
the
I'm gonna
song
sing anyways.
That's the song they play at
Okay.
the club. It's time to go home for some reason. Like,
The last 2 people in the crowd just 2-stepping, And then,
right. and
then you hear it's time to go.
That's when people start crip walking and shit. Like, this ain't for crip walking. It's for you to get the fuck out the club.
Oh, we got one more comment.
Kristen said, as a child, maybe Stomp by Kirk Franklin. Stomp?
Oh, my people
No, you gotta hit. Hey, Aaron, you gotta hit the neck notion. My cousin's like. Anyway.
Hey, I'm gonna leave Kurt alone tonight. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm telling you, I like Kurt Franklin. I just don't believe his gospel he's singing. I'm telling you, Kurt
First
getting
of all,
20
Kurt
y'all on
Franklin
beat.
don't sing. He just talk.
I know.
You're not gonna do that to Kurt when DJ Khaled do the same shit.
Right.
I wouldn't even finish.
But I'm just saying, he's supposed to be a
Kirk
man. He's supposed to
Franklin
be a man
is
of
the
God.
gospel DJ Khaled. That's
Right.
what I was going to say.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, the man gonna get on, because he perform every year at the BET Awards. He gonna get on that shit and cuss one day. Throw your motherfucking, I'm sorry.
You forgot. You already got called cursing. At his son.
Wait, he already cussed his son out, so we know he cussed.
Oh,
We
God.
already know that he was addicted to
Oh,
porn.
God, he cussed his son out on that telephone.
Oh, and
Right.
the list goes on and on and on.
Here's what y'all don't understand.
Non-Christian ever.
He might be a Christian and he might be
Human
saved,
being.
but he's still human. And if he will cuss you the fuck out and reach out and touch you with the Bible, okay?
Hallelujah.
Because you heard what he said at the end of that. You heard what he said at the end of that message. I drank, I smoked, and I told that iron.
Hey, that organ player was epic, boy. That organ player knew what the hell he was doing.
Exactly. I'm a Christian man. Anyway, go ahead.
We got a couple more comments.
Woo! Go ahead before we go to
Our kid.
Z said they wanted Closer to be our high school grad song, but it didn't make it. That's cold, because that was a cold ass song right there. Kristen said the gospel DJ Khaled. Yes, I said. And anybody take that, y'all know where they got it from. Just FYI, because ain't nobody said that.
Try Jesus.
She said, try Jesus, not me. Yes, Kristen.
Mm-hmm.
Day in the building. What up, Day? She said, hey,
What up,
Day?
Yo.
Day, what's going down? And we about to excuse Day and go to the next question. So, I've been drinking, so I lost my place. Excuse me.
He's been drinking. We need spice in our life.
Oh, no. Oh, trust me, we got a lot of spice, but we're trying to get through the other one. There's literally 40 questions, and of those 40 questions, I want to say maybe like 25.
I don't wear Old Spice, so
okay. So so here we go. So we still on some inspirational right now. So what advice would you give your 20-year-old self?
Hey, Jack, wait, time out. Let this be the last one. It's 10:47.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna get spicy after this, y'all. So put the kids to bed, get yourself a glass of wine.
That's what you get.
Or a bottle, like me. So, and like I said, light yourself a candle, because we're gonna get spicy up in here. So, matter of fact, fuck that question. We're gonna go to another question. How do you feel about women asking men to marry them? How do you feel about women asking men to marry them?
Did we answer this question?
Even if we did, they didn't see it. So
might be new people that haven't heard it.
Exactly. And since you know that we answered the question, we're gonna ask for your answer. Double A. How you feel about that?
Great.
So he just hit you with the Tony the Tiger. He hit you with the Tony the Tiger. And with the
how do I feel about women asking men to marry them? Like, how do I feel about women proposing to men? Basically.
Yes.
It's terrible.
I mean, terrible shit.
Yeah, you can't get no more specific than that.
I just feel like your man didn't have enough to get down on one knee and do it before you did it. Like,
maybe you got bad knees.
Well, you couldn't get the balls to stand up and ask her like, "Hey, I got this ring in my hand," and at least do it like the Gucci way at the Hawks game, you know. Like, hey, we gonna do this or not? Like, I don't know.
I'm sorry. It's just,
Damn.
we gonna do this.
I'm a very
Is we
traditional
doing this
guy.
or no?
I'm a very traditional guy. If when I'm
Exactly.
ready to get married, I want to be able to set the precedence and get down on one knee and ask a woman to spend the rest of her life with me. Before I even do that, I want to, go ask the parents for the blessing. I want to do everything the traditional way. So just me personally, I'm not gonna let her ever get down on one knee and ask if she can marry me, because honestly, that's just not how tradition goes, and that's not what a woman should be doing per se. Not against the woman doing it, but if you my woman, you better not, nigga. You better not.
Okay. I slightly disagree because I ain't looking for the parents' blessing. Because what if the parents don't like me? Then what? And they say, "No, you don't got the blessing. You gonna just call it off?"
Pick me.
I'm coming to you. Don't worry about it.
Tag you in. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
I'm a traditionalist when it comes to that. And I feel like this. If the man ain't asked you, then he ain't ready. If you go to take it upon yourself to ask that man, I feel like you will push him away or make him think twice just because if he wants to do that, he's going to ask you. You asking him is not going to make him say yes or not make him want to marry you. So
I got a part 2 to this question.
Go ahead.
Is the relationship over if he or she says no to the proposal?
Well,
that's a good question.
Considering I actually was thinking that myself. The question, I'm good.
Say your answer again.
I said, considering that I won't be asking the question, I'm good.
Okay.
Because I'm not asking no man to marry me. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Okay, but let's just say for the simple fact you say no, is the relationship over?
I don't know how he feels. It could be no for a number. It could be no for a number of things. It could be no because at this point I want to get myself financially stable or get myself where I need to be, because I don't want to bring bullshit into the marriage where you're taking on burdens that you don't need to take care of because I've already had them and I'm trying to get that shit together. Now, that's something you sit and talk with them about. So I don't necessarily think it's over, but I do think that puts that man in a different mind frame because he's basically poured out his heart to you and you pretty much crushed it.
I don't think no one's ever like fully financially ready or emotionally ready or got their shit fully together when they make life-changing decisions.
True, so, but if a person has
when I became a father, I wasn't in nowhere near a position of taking care of children. But at the end of the day, you learn to kind of like build the plane while it's flying.
You have to roll with the punches at the end of the day.
And that's true.
So I feel like people don't understand the damage of when you say a no to a proposal, but at the same time, it's not like I'm a stranger. We're in a committed relationship. I'm your boyfriend, you my girlfriend, and you tell me no to a wedding. That's severe trauma. That's
and that's what I'm saying. It could be, but if
emotional damage.
And we're not saying we get married tomorrow. We're not saying we get married tomorrow either, though. So it's not like, oh, after I give you this ring, we got the altar tomorrow.
Right.
We're not saying that either, but I'm just saying, like, for a man to get down on one knee, for a man to court you, for a man to come step to you and ask you for your phone number, and then you turn around. No one likes rejection as it is, but for you to turn around and say no after we've been down this road of commitment, I feel like it's a wrap after that.
Especially if you're asking like a major crowd or whatnot. That's
right.
That's additional.
But that was my answer. I said it depends. It might not be over. It just might be because you literally hurt this man. You have literally basically stumped on his heart. You basically was like, no, I can't fuck with you right now in that way. I'm not feeling you in that. Like, it's so much that goes on with that. You know, his mindset. Because literally, you don't know how much courage, all the things that has happened for him to step to the plate and be like, okay, I want to marry you. I want to make you my one and only. That's a lot. And if you've never sat down and had that conversation or talked about that and you do some shit like that, deuces, because he's going to move on to the next because he just feel like you didn't take him for what he was. And that's just how I feel.
Talk your shit, but thank you.
Let's hear the rest of y'all answers. I like that.
Okay. Can we go to the comments, please?
Yeah. Kristen said, I don't like it. T Ling in the building. What up, T?
Hey,
Welcome.
hey girl.
said-
Talk your shit.
She said, dumb down. Z said, I would never, but to each his own. Okay, talk your shit, married woman. Kristen said, I mean, the actual conversation.
Get on your goddamn knee if you want me. Go ahead.
I actually got a picture of you kneeling on your knee, but we won't.
No, I fell. It's a difference.
You fell?
While you talking
I
shit.
fell on one knee, and I was like, okay.
That was that damn book bag, that backpack that was too heavy. That's what it was.
Right.
Yeah. You need to talk to Stacey about that. Go ahead.
Kristen said, I mean, the actual conversation can be initiated, marriage can be discussed, but that proposal, baby. Yes, honey, I read it how you wrote it, baby. That's all him. Nova said, boo, throw tomatoes. Kristen says, tomato. Nova, what's up, Nova? Nova's in the building, y'all.
Hey, no.
She said, it's a hell no for me.
No.
DP said, hell nah. She better lean back and wait or leave simple and plain.
She said, lean back.
She said, oh, cool. I'm not rocking with it. T-Ling said, it's giving Chrissy and Jim Jones 10-year engagement that led to nothing.
Talk your shit.
Damn. And they still ain't married. Jason said, got this icebox where my heart used to be. I'm fucking done.
Mario in the building.
Kristen said, my only question is, when men gaslight women about marriages and then don't actually propose, I feel bad for those women.
I don't.
Because there was something in there that made him not propose, and she wasn't living up to the standards she put out.
Nobody should be able to gaslight you on anything that's not realistic goal of both of you guys. I can gaslight you put on saying we're gonna be millionaires tomorrow. Tomorrow is fucking 2 hours away. I'm sorry.
Right.
Okay.
But,
stop letting people gaslight you on thinking something that's really not reality in your situation.
Think for your fucking self. If you're gonna do something, do it. If you're not, don't fucking do it. But if you let somebody talk you into some shit, you deserve whatever you get. That's plain and simple.
Plain and fucking simple.
100.
Kristen said, like, what is a girl supposed to do but leave? Leave, get out. I'm sorry. See, my white girl came out for a second.
Right now,
JoJo came right out.
Well, I'm gonna go back to the unhit. I'm gonna go to the hits. Get your bag and get the hell on. 'Cause I don't want you no more. Now, I don't want no more comments either. So we gonna go to Heather B. What is, you know the damn question? I forgot, and I'm not gonna look for it. So go ahead.
That bottle.
Yeah, it is.
Hell no. I know that I'm very non-traditional, but when it comes down to that, I stick to that. Like, it's just something that's odd to me. I already know what question you're about to ask because I do have the same question.
Yes.
I ain't got the question.
When it comes down to
back as far as yours.
Males are studs. I would prefer for it to be them that asked the question.
In other words, she's not asking regardless if it's a man or a woman. She would want them to propose to her.
Gotcha.
Now, I'll be honest with you, if it's two femmes, it's kind of, either way.
But there's still always one that's more dominant than the other.
So whichever one is the dominant person in the relationship, I do feel like it should be them that ask the question to lead on that.
And you're never going to be the dominant person is what you're saying, right?
No.
Okay.
I will say that.
She's saying she's submissive.
So she
I am a submissive.
She spoke for the AEIOU, sometimes Y alphabet communities. So,
we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. That's why.
First of all, she is the Skittle community because the LBG people been fucking up lately. And half of them has moved to the Skittles.
Y'all got to bring this down a notch, please.
Yeah, I'm bringing it down. We're gonna bring it to me.
HIJK elemental P.
You are it.
Hey, we know our goddamn alphabets, goddamn it. Can we answer the goddamn questions? Shit.
Well, if he look up and tell us.
Meech,
Look at Marlon, say cheese.
Meech, you'll let your girl propose to you, bro?
Hell no.
Not with them aloha beads on. But go ahead.
I thought those were anal. Never mind.
I thought they were gag balls, but I was trying to give him
No, you're not about to do my Akuma necklace like that, bro. You're not gonna do that. Not tonight.
That's a necklace.
But to answer,
Do you get beat with those? Nothing. Never mind. Go ahead.
I got a hotline you can call if there's a problem, sir. Just
blink. Just blink
2
twice.
times.
can I answer?
Not clap.
Please?
No, not clap. But
Go
blink.
ahead, Beach.
Anyways, to answer your question, hell to the fuck no. Because I don't know what it is about this new generation it's normal. They made it basically normal for a woman to propose to a man. Like, I'm like everyone else. I'm a traditionalist. Like, I will want to be the one to make that move.
Page
And
75, Gerald.
I was looking up traditionalists. No,
I
that
said
was really a word.
Page 75. I know he's going to ask what page the traditionalist is on. 75.
Yep. What Aaron says on page 7 is on page 75. But
I got the
anyways,
cliff notes to his I got the cliff notes from Meech, so I knew he was going to ask that question. So I was looking out ahead.
but I want to be the one to make the initiation. I would want to be the one to like ask for her hand in marriage, rather it be just a more intimate setting or in front of everyone that loves and appreciates both of us. Now, I don't know where these new generation mofos get it to where that is normal, but
I don't know what page that's on, Heather. I'm sorry.
Yeah, look it up on UrbanDictionary.com.
Urban.
But anyways,
Meech, if you propose and she say no, is the relationship over for you?
He taking the ring off.
That will. It will mostly depend on the scenario. Like if it's like is it something that she's not ready for right now, then I would possibly understand that. That would be the only possible explanation for that. But if it's over some like meaningless BS,
Ejectocito, cuz, huh?
I'm chucking up the deuces.
Okay.
You'll never see me.
We about to chunk the deuces into the comments. So, do we have any?
We got one, and it's from Kristen, and she said the alphabet mafia will cancel quick. Laugh my ass off.
That's why we stopped talking.
Turn it down a notch on them.
I'm just saying that they canceling themselves out on TikTok right now. That's all I'm saying.
Ooh.
All right. So it's on me. Do I believe? Well, basically about men or women proposing to men. Personally, I wouldn't allow a woman to propose to me because, like I said, that's just not the way I was brought up at the end of the day. If you love a woman and you believe that this woman can be your life partner, can be your everything, your sun, your moon, the stars, the song. So if that person can be that to you, you should ask for her hand in marriage as a man, personally. Now, it's just something about a woman dressing, got the dress on, looking fly and all that shit, and getting on one knee. It's just like it don't sit right. Like, it's just, for me, it just don't sit right.
Don't either. I said, and apparently she don't either.
Fact.
She's on the floor.
All right, I gotta ask you, Gerald, and Z, you my sister. I love you to death. If Z would have said no when you got down on one knee, what the relationship?
If she'd have said no at that fucking party, I swear to God, I would have came back up to this motherfucker and packed my shit and left. Like, you're not gonna embarrass me in front of all your friends and your family. My family wasn't. My family was barely there. But I'm just saying, if you embarrass me like that, it would have been like, I mean, like I said, and I can understand what it means in an intimate setting because it's just me and you. So I can somehow come to an understanding on, if you speak to me and say like, I'm not ready, I want this to happen first and X, Y, and Z. Okay. And like y'all said, if it ain't no bullshit and it ain't no sorry ass answer, yeah, we can continue on and I'll ask you later. But
I think we gotta stop this. We ain't ready shit. Like, I think that there's if we ready to be in a relationship and we have the same goals of this is going to end either in a coffin or at an altar, like, we got to stop this whole conversation as we ain't ready.
Well, I mean, but I agree with you in this sense that people think when you say get married, it's supposed to happen next year or tomorrow or some shit like that, which it doesn't necessarily have to be. It's just,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? It's just making it official that I want you to be my number one. I want you to be my everything. I feel I can build with you at the end of the day.
Facts.
That's what a proposal is and what a fiance becomes at the end of the day.
Talk
So
True
if
statement.
a man or woman decides like, nah, I don't want to be, then it's kind of like, well, shit, what else is there at the end of the day? So, but as the professor said earlier, my heart would be crushed because I did get on my one knee and confess my love to you and confess what I wanted to be and what I think we should be, as we should be one, and you just kind of stomped on it at the end of the day, regardless of
She Kurt Franklin, that motherfucker, huh?
yeah, regardless if you meant to or not, it's just the simple fact that, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you know what I mean? And then it also depends on how you say it at the end of the day too.
Facts.
Like if you say, will you marry me? And you just, because like I say, you see them on TikTok and Instagram, they be, nah, hell no. And then they walk away. Oh, bitch, it's over. Fuck that. Like, you ain't about to, you a bitch now.
They gave
You
you
a bitch now. I'm not gonna lie. You a bitch now.
You won't call out a name. Okay.
Now,
And
5 minutes ago,
basically
5 minutes ago, you was my everything, and everything was you. But now, get the fuck
We
out
pulled
of
the
here.
fuck out of some songs.
no,
tonight.
basically don't Tahiri him. That's basically what he's saying.
Well, shit. I mean,
We're not gonna have a
if
Joe
I
Budden
propose to you, if I
situation.
propose to you in the middle of Times Square, shit, you gonna say yeah. You gonna meet Lapita too if you don't say it. But I'll just play.
Like, do you not see us on that
You
big
say
ass
no,
screen,
you gotta
bitch?
find your
You
own
see
way
it.
back.
I'm just playing.
I'm sorry.
I'm joking. Now, can we please joke and go to the comments?
Kristen said LOL. She also said a public no versus a private no is different. Z replied to that with facts. Kristen said, if I'm a good partner and I see reasons why this isn't a good decision going forward, that's a private conversation. But like surprising a person with a proposal without any prior discussion is wrong. Kristen also says, make sure you're on the same page before turning it. I would think that y'all would be on the same page because y'all in a relationship. But
Talk your shit. All right.
Miss Facts.
All right. So we about to turn it up a notch. Now let's get to it. I know you don't like this part of the show, but you're gonna answer.
We ain't got that much time. We got 23 minutes.
I'm gonna go my water.
Well,
gulp it, huh?
You nasty. I know this is a spicy section of the show, but don't be spicy right now.
And you know that she licked the lip when she said it. But anyway, have you ever orgasmed in your sleep before? Have you ever orgasmed in your sleep before? And I'm gonna start off with fuck no. But I have woke up fuck no. But I have woke up rock hard as a motherfucker. I think every man does it. So
yeah.
At the end of the day, so have I orgasmed? Have I be like, what's this sticky shit on my leg? No, I ain't never done that. So no for me. But we gonna go to the next one, and you seem to have a brain fart. So the professor.
Yes, I have.
Ooh.
That's that waking up to damn, that was real. Like that felt real. I have woken up to that.
So you basically did a Troy from Crooklyn.
I mean, this conversation is going to be different for men versus women. So
I mean, yes and no. Because if a man ever had a wet dream, that's basically orgasm because you didn't nut in your sleep.
That's the crazy thing. I never had one of them either.
I never had. I think the three.
I get what you're saying,
but what I'm saying is it can happen for a man too, basically. Right. But I think more so for women, it happens more. But speaking for myself, yes, it has.
Okay.
We can go to the comments.
Well, damn, I'm the only one.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
he's quick to go to the comments on that one. He like, nah, nigga, you ain't gonna pick me. Go to the comments.
No, I'm just saying, like, I think all the fellas have the same position on this panel.
Basically.
Like, we don't have wet
position?
dreams. Yeah.
Pause. But I'm talking about not you, Aaron. I'm talking about her. I know what you mean, but
same stance. Like, you over here being spicy, I'm over here being normal right now. Like we don't have wet dreams. We don't wake up to like it being sticking to your sheets and shit like that. Like
y'all don't, but some men do. But y'all don't.
Yeah, us don't.
We can have it. Look, wait, hey,
zero answer.
Give me a little bit more encouragement to do that.
We're gonna go to the comments because.
But like, okay, but men, we're very visual people for the most part. And dreams, half the time I don't remember my dreams, but I got crazy shit going on in my dreams, but it's never ever that to the point where I'm having orgasms. Like I can just speak for myself when I say that. But like Gerald said, we wake up on hard. That's a combination of holding the bladder for the last 7 hours. But for the most part, like men, we're more physical. Like if it ain't the stroking, it ain't the pumping, if it ain't the yakking, like we ain't shooting no nut off. Like
damn,
the yakking?
You be yakking? Okay. Well, okay. I'm gonna let you yak and rack it and yuck it, whatever the hell else you do, and we gonna go to the comments.
Football. Kristen said I haven't, but I do believe the term wet dreams is from that experience. DP said a no is no regardless. He also says duh, wet dreams, the fuck. Kristen said, I mean, I've woken up turned on, but never orgasm status. I'm sorry.
Like y'all sheets be like soaking wet, like as if y'all, or is it just
really in the ocean?
I mean,
or you just woke up with a tingle?
No, I've woken up in a puddle, and it was not pee. Wow. I'm just saying.
All right, go on to the next question.
Damn, I know your legs are cold.
Everybody didn't finish answering.
Heather, you got an answer to give? Because I think.
Oh, you actually got an answer. Okay.
I never actually answered.
I just know.
I know the fellas. We all stand united. Pause with our answers. Since people want to be particular about the answers now.
Anyway, go ahead, Miss Heather B. You're walking up in the pub.
I want to say that is a nasty ass question.
And she takes a drink. What the fuck is wrong with you?
What are you drinking? Yes. What are you drinking?
Yes, rum. I have.
You drinking rum?
Yes. Oh yeah, I'm drinking rum. But yes, to answer the question, yes, I have woken up like that. It was a very, very, very intense drink.
Damn, you done went from beer to rum.
You gotta rewind this. Like, why'd you say that's disgusting? Take a shot and then say, yes, I had. Like, I didn't get the whole sequence of events that just happened.
You look like a full-blown alcoholic. Yeah.
Man had been drinking out of the bottle the whole time.
That was the fucking point. But anyway,
the
answer is yes, I have. I definitely have.
Now he got a bottle.
Meeks, what are you drinking?
Pepsi.
Black water.
Oh,
black water.
But before,
ask the question again. T.
The question is, T. Have you woken up? What is it?
Have you ever woken up from an orgasm?
Have you had an orgasm in your sleep?
There you go.
Have you had an orgasm in your sleep?
Yeah, have you had an orgasm in your sleep? That's the question, T. Have you had an orgasm in your sleep? And so far, 2 men have said fuck no, said one in the comments, and both of the women said yeah, they have woken up sticky leg and cold. So and maybe warm. Who knows? But we gonna go.
We got comments.
Okay.
Kristen said, I feel Patrice. I know, girl. T-Link said I missed the question. Kristen said, have you ever had an orgasm or climax from or during sleep? DP said, when you vivid with your thoughts, I think he meant when you're vivid with your thoughts, a mental orgasm can turn physical real quick. Absolutely true.
My brain
She says, absolutely. Z says, I have. Okay, Z.
What you was thinking about, Z?
Her husband.
Kristen said,
No, Idris Elba. That's what she was thinking about. Go ahead.
Kristen said, I think it depends on the type of dreamer. And T says, this right here. That part.
Ooh, okay. Y'all nasty.
As a
And
motherfucker.
and Meech,
Got some great
have
imagination.
you woken up with in the middle of an orgasm, or you know the question?
Like the fellas here on the panel said, and I'm gonna join
He
in the
said
prayer
no.
and say
You
no.
say no, Meech.
That's all you had to say.
Okay, so we on to the next question. We go on to the next question.
We still love you though.
Right.
I don't know.
Have you ever had something done to you
I
weird?
heard that.
Have you ever had something done to you weird, and then at the end you actually liked it? You end up liking it?
Yeah.
No. I don't care who turn it is. No, you
Yeah.
will not do nothing weird to me. You will not, and I did not like it. If you attempt it, personally, it's gonna get violent if you try to, like, look, I don't play that shit. You get your ass in here. That's just the way it's gonna go. But anyway, we gonna go to a woman, Heather. You ever done something weird to you? Had something done weird to you, and you actually will end up liking it?
Okay, so it's actually two things.
Oh shit! My butt just clenched.
Fuck up. Anyways, the first thing is actually very mild because I know a lot of girls like this shit, but I've never had it done to me before. While in missionary position, I would have my toes sucked, and that has never been done to me before. I'm actually someone who's very ticklish when it comes down to my toes, my feet, period. So to have that while getting the dick, that was actually very, very good. And then the second thing is I had my ass ate. And that was really weird because I am very weird when it comes down to that region. So when that happened, it was like, oh, okay. Keep going. Keep going. It was a good experience. So yeah, those are the two things for me. I know, Put, you understand, but it was just like a weird feeling, but then it was like a whew after. So yeah, Kristen, I know that isn't weird.
I'm just gonna say my tongue is dry, but man, you motherfuckers is nasty.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
Oh my god!
It's about to get weird if you go to Meech. Just like FYI, it's about to get even more weird.
that's why I actually grabbed my head because I don't even know what the fuck is about to happen. But Meech, woo! Have you had anything done to you weird and you
I'm
actually
not
like
listening.
it? Besides putting them balls around your neck. Pause.
Go ahead, Meech.
Okay, before I answer, one to you, Aaron, and one to you, Jack.
Okay.
That's the thing. Nothing. Never mind.
Talk your shit, Meech. Talk your shit.
But to answer the question, no, I have not had anything done to me weird because I'm not into that whole little weird, pleasurable shit that.
Have you done anything weird? You look like you the weird type. You done some weird shit.
You ain't never had your balls kicked or nothing like that.
Bruh, that's like a new
That's
level
what
of
you
emotional damage.
Oh, you went to abuse?
People like that shit. So you ain't never had nipple clamp to a
I
door.
was gonna say, Meech look like he's
I
into some BDSM type shit though. He do look like he like to get whipped and chained and locked.
Personally, I think he beat whoever with them balls on his neck. Them shits is hard. Them shits is like rock solid. So I already know he just.
I'm never wearing this
Go
again.
ahead.
Man. I'm never wearing this again because of y'all.
That's
No, it's not because of y'all, because of him.
Because of me. But you said no, so we're gonna keep it moving, and we're gonna keep it moving to the comments.
Jesus, hold on. Let me scroll back up.
Right, where did we leave off? Jesus.
Okay.
That's from the last question.
This goes to DP. Your mind will go there if you allow it to. Kristen said, "Wait, what's considered weird?"
Come on.
T also said, "I was about to say what is considered weird." Z said, "Guilty." Jason said, "Nope, pineapples. Calling the police. LOL."
Wait, what you guilty on? I want to know that.
I'm about to say, if she's saying guilty and you her husband, some weird shit happened,
What
bro.
you done did, Gerald?
I threw a mini refrigerator on her head. and then I blew her back out while she was unconscious.
So Meek is no longer the abusive one. It is now Gerald.
Kristen said, "Heather, that isn't weird. LOL." She said to me. She also said the toast thing is not weird. T said, "Yeah, I'm not a fan of the ass eating either." We already read Z's comment because I knew what she meant. DB said, "What's weird for one might not be weird to another. So what's weird? Weird is anything that is out of your norm."
What would you consider as weird? Like,
Listen,
it don't matter what we care about.
Pretty much anything that's out of your normal, pleasurable.
I just said that, Meech. You just repeated what I said. Shut up.
Yep.
Being weird.
I'll give you an example.
Weird is, no, you can't give you the thing about being weird is you can't give an example for weird because just like he said, weird to someone is weird to may not be weird to the other. The thing is, weird is anything that is outside of your normal.
What your comfort zone is.
Yes. We got one more comment. Let me read that before we get back to people answering. Kristen said, "I think the only thing that was ever sexually weird for me is a coworker that flirted with back and forth finally asked me on a date, and on date 5 told me that I was selected because I have wide hips, and he wanted me to enter him with a toy he already had."
So he wanted you to peg him?
Well,
Kristen,
you win. Kristen, you win.
I feel like Kristen did it too. I feel like she did it too because she's a curious motherfucker.
Kristen, you don't start talking about our fellow city workers now.
She said I was like selected.
You said right.
T said, "But did it turn you on?"
I'm gonna have a drink on that one.
T asked, "But did it turn you on?" Kristen said, "Yep." Yep to what, Kristen? You did
it? It turned her on.
Or did it turn you on?
She answered the question. Yep, it turned her on.
But I asked her, did she do it? So I need to know if she answered mine or her question.
So no, I'm guessing she answering T question.
Oh, but did you do it?
So pagan turned you? Okay. Whew. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, T, because I'm trying to figure this shit out too.
Finish. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, she didn't do it.
Okay.
She didn't. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So, Professor, have you ever had anything done to you that you didn't think? You know the question, shit.
This is what I want to know. Yes. I am highly intrigued.
I didn't realize that I was into being tied up and not having no control over anything. It's fucking amazing. I'd have to agree with Heather in the toe sucking. The ass eating thing is not a requirement, but it does feel good. I don't like anal, but I am not opposed to a thumb in the butt.
I'm gonna put my thumb in her butt.
I'm just saying.
Talk that shit talk.
Talk that nasty talk. Anyway, Aaron, question on you, brother.
Intriguing.
So yeah, I there's one time
at band camp.
No, I don't. I've never been there, but I know you was class of 07 at band camp. No, like I didn't look up the yearbooks.
Oh my!
So this is one time after I was over there for like 3-4 hours. She called me an Uber and paid for it. I took my black ass home.
Ooh.
It was weird to me, but it's never happened. I liked it. Like she paid for my Uber home. Like I loved it.
So you like that she called you a ride is what you
said? Yeah. Like usually it's a nigga calling a female like, all right, you gotta go, you gotta leave.
She put you out and got you a ride home.
She didn't put me out.
Oh,
I was ready to leave. God damn it!
I was gonna be like,
Well, I
literally
mean,
already
Either
like,
way,
hello,
either way,
what
you
you
was
about
going
that was pretty
Either
decent because
But like it was the gesture that mattered to me. Like, damn,
I ain't gonna lie, like
I did so much of a great job that you willing to pay for me to go home. Like you sent me home to the Royal Palace. You know,
You
like,
looked at it as you did a great job,
I was there for 4 hours.
but you looked at it as you did a great job.
4
That she
hours.
was ready to send you home.
No, I already sent my own ass home. She saw me ordering an Uber my damn self, and she put out her phone like, "I got you."
because
she
I
was
ain't gonna
ready
lie,
for
like
you to fucking leave. I mean,
I'm about to say because that's actually decent because the chick actually had me drive her to another dude house and that dude gave me gas money. So
you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
I was hurt by that. So anyway, yeah, I feel your pain. She was at least decent about the shit, but we gonna be
actually
decent
turned
in
me
the
on.
comments.
Like, damn, you paying to send me home?
okay.
Well,
Let's go to the comments. Kristen said, I didn't do it. She also said, I seriously thought about it though. She also said he was fine as fuck. T said you should have LOL. Kristen said, I know, but honestly, I was afraid my stroke game would be trash since I never done it. Kristen said, laugh my ass off. I have a praise kink, and it's that dynamic we figured out. I couldn't get where I needed to get to
You
go.
have a praise
LOL.
kink.
Hmm.
You gonna have to talk.
T said, I had a friend who used to do that to one of her partners, even brought a tail butt plug. I thought it was so odd. T said,
Yeah, I've
girl,
heard of
please, if you can wind your hips, then you can stroke in there. Talk your shit.
Y'all need to move this conversation to the inbox, please. Not on our show no more.
I'm weak.
All the just let you know, all y'all are talking y'all shit in these comments, and it's greatly appreciated.
We really do because y'all move it in and move it out, you disco ladies. Anyway, y'all are nasty. Anyway,
I'm fucking with you, Gerald.
Next question. What's the craziest thing someone has ever said to you during sex? Go ahead, Professor. Go ahead.
Oh,
Told me, girl, you know you done fucked up. This is mine now and forever. You know that, right?
Forever
You said what?
I like that. I like that double A.
You said what?
I was just singing the OJs. That's all. I ain't gonna.
But what did you say?
Forever mine.
Forever mine.
Let's just say, till this day, this person still thinks that I'm theirs. To this day.
How long has it been since y'all last was intimate? Carry the one, by the way.
Probably about 9 years.
9 years, and he still think it's his?
Yeah.
You still think it's it?
Yikes.
Married and all.
Look at that good. Niggas think back 9 years later. Like, I gotta get that, man. I gotta call her. I gotta make a call.
Nigga.
The crazy part is
nothing.
The wife know who I am.
Yeah, that's Don Shay.
You probably wanted to.
Anyway,
it was close.
Like, look, I gotta taste this too, but you talking about this chick too much.
All right, people. Okay.
I forgot the question down.
I've met her. I've met the kids.
Pussy's so good, he introduced you to the family, ain't you?
The swindler. Just sound like the swindler going on right now.
Really? This is bananas.
You can tell
anyway,
your
we going on to a guy
that this person is in my life and gonna be in my life for a while, so you're gonna have to deal with it. And they still nothing I can say about it.
It's like that Lil Wayne Superhead shit.
Anyway, that is beyond me at this point. So, me. What's the craziest thing someone has ever said to you during sex?
The only thing that was crazy that was said to me is that it wasn't a thing, it was just the wrong damn name.
Whoa.
Ooh.
I'm like, You know what?
Hit this shit, the Aquarius.
I'm done. That's it. That is a wrap.
I'm like,
Did you
I'm
pull
like,
your
you call,
pants up and walk out?
I'm like, you gonna call me James? No.
She
The
better
name was
call
James?
Tyrone.
You gonna call me motherfucker
Hey,
James?
I ain't gonna lie.
Ain't that about a
Marcus.
bitch?
I ain't gonna lie.
Ain't that about a
Brother
bitch?
Marcus.
You
Like,
can't be
hey,
a
me,
James.
I'm
though,
not gonna
bro.
lie. Wait, hold on. I got a couple questions. Me, did you finish though?
Hell no. I pulled the fucking
You
camera
lied,
and
but
left.
I'm not gonna lie. If somebody called my name is too, people know, whoever knows my name can't be mistaken for anything. I'm telling you, if somebody would have called me James, my shit would have went down like high blood pressure. It went. So fuck that. Fuck that shit.
I lost all ability.
You a strong motherfucker. If you can continue stay hard after she called you the wrong name and get your nut off. Like you a
Let me
Nah,
tell
the
you,
comments
that's
is
not-
wild
that's
as
not
fuck.
cool
I pulled the
whatsoever.
crank
No,
out
some of
and
these
left.
niggas would not care. They would still be in that motherfucker like fuck. I mean, I guess
fellas, we gotta do better, fellas.
Fellas,
Better.
don't take that
no,
shit.
no,
She
no.
call you the wrong name, you get up out of there. I don't give a fuck.
Best
what
believe, because if
Man,
you
you
call
better-
her the wrong name, it is a wrap for you,
You
bro.
better get your shit and run. Run
I'm
like
gonna say-
Carl fucking Lewis.
I'm about to
Run.
say, Cooch gonna be dried in Betty White knees in the morning after a shower.
Oh no!
Rest in peace, baby. Bitch,
I was literally about to say that. Rest in peace, Betty White.
Oh Lord.
Oh, you said rest in
What?
peace, Betty. I thought you said rest in peace, baby. I was like, did this nigga just call?
He
I
said
know
he
you like
killed
the
the pussy.
I know you like the Golden Girls, but bro, like you got.
love to go to girl. But anyway,
We got comments, y'all. We got comments.
yeah. So please
That's
let
what
me know.
Kristen said, "Hey, yo, when I type this, I need it to not be a thing." He was like, "Hey, this ass fat as fuck. I'm gonna make you crazy, and you better make me chicken and mac and cheese." Then kept saying mac and cheese over and over during this session. Shakes my head.
Hey, that's some crazy shit.
Could you imagine though,
Mac and
like
cheese,
in
mac and
this
cheese,
stroke,
mac and
like
cheese,
that-
mac and cheese.
She said like
Mac
a
and cheese,
chant.
mac and cheese, mac and cheese.
She said like a chant. Jason said, she said, "I'm taking the D with me home with the cycle stare." And I was like, the fuck?
Oh, you created
Wow.
a monster.
DP said she told me to empty my baby batter in her oven. The fuck?
Y'all making cakes? What the fuck is that?
Christy said, after I grabbed my stuff like that Viola Davis grabbing her purse.
Damn.
DP said those exact words. Jason said,
What exact
DP,
words are you talking about, bro?
the words that he said. Empty my
Okay.
baby
Empty my
batter in
baby
her oven.
batter in her oven.
DP said, Jason said, DP LOL. Kristen said, I bet money she uses the word cunt regularly.
No
She
comment.
said, after 2 minutes of Pound Town, when am I going to see you again?
Oh,
Nigga, never.
Yikes.
2 minutes?
Damn.
2 minutes?
120 seconds, huh?
No foreplay included? Wow. Okay.
Ooh.
I mean, I got a
Straight to
2 minute
it.
stroke.
Anyway,
I mean,
that's-
it can happen. He hit it 2 minutes in and nutted and said, I'm sorry, I was excited. And I was like, okay, I'm going to give you
Call
benefit of
it
the
on a
doubt.
bad night, or she just might have some fire between her legs.
But
You know,
then
like-
he said
Either
it
or.
again.
It's possible.
And three,
All
4
right.
pumps in, and then he nutted again. I was like, you know what? I cannot with you, sir.
Like,
Okay.
you gotta go. Mm-mm.
All right. So we going to the next panelist. Heather, what is the craziest thing you ever heard during sex?
I'm embarrassed for this one.
Let's hear it.
Literally during missionary, this man took off my fucking socks and put his feet to his nose and literally said, I love the smell. It's turning me on. It's like you've been working all day. I love the smell of your feet.
What race was this guy?
He was black.
Huh.
He had a foot
Oh,
fetish.
hell no.
That was probably the most weirdest fucking shit I'm like, are you kidding me right now?
I mean, I
Really?
had a person take my socks off and say, I usually don't do this. And they didn't like feet, but suck my toes. So I was cool with it.
No, he had a fetish for
Stinky
smell.
socks.
I don't know what it was. It was
Sweat.
the weirdest shit
He had a
ever.
smell for sweat.
Smelly feet.
He had
Okay,
a smell-
so
he had-
whoever this dude
No,
is,
when I say he had a fetish for smells, I'm talking about in all ways, like feet, pussy, just
Oh.
everything. It was like it turned him on. It was just like,
So-
okay, you know what?
He like the fresh smell. He like the
So what
do
you
this.
saying is,
Fire.
so what you saying is he'll lift like one of your titties up and smell the part smell under your tits. Is what you saying?
He would do that.
You gotta turn it down.
It was the
Gerald.
weirdest shit ever.
Okay, I should have.
Your volume a little loud, Jerry. Gotta turn that down just a tiny bit.
It was weird. Never again.
Wherever that guy at, tell him to go stand in the corner before me real quick. I don't know where he might be.
No,
at.
fuck that. You need to go stand in a damn cell and not come out.
Yeah, with a straight jacket on. Anyway,
not pass go. Did not collect $200.
By chance, his name wasn't Robert. No, but don't answer that question. We don't go on.
Now, if
You
I'd
get
have
to
said
high
that,
school-
hold on, now if I'd have said that, okay, never mind. Weirdest thing, craziest thing you ever heard during sex?
Who's it on?
You.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
Take the condom off.
That's the craziest thing you ever heard? Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Take the condom off.
I don't.
I mean, yeah.
That's not crazy to you.
Very
No,
crazy.
It's more regular per se, but I mean, I didn't think I thought you were gonna say some shit like, oh yeah, rub your beard in my butt or something like that. I thought you was gonna say some shit like that, but I guess not. But
Rub your
anyway,
beard in my butt. What?
Gerald, go to the corner.
Yeah.
Well, it's almost over. It's almost over anyway, so you can go to the corner afterwards.
yeah, I go to the corner afterwards. Okay, so weirdest thing I've ever heard during sex. Ooh. Shoot your kids in my eye.
And
Oh. That bitch was trying to go blind.
Shoot your kids in my eye. That's what I've heard. Mm-hmm. That's probably like the craziest shit. And
She wear
then
glasses
after,
today?
Oh, she
huh?
She wear glasses now.
Nah, she wear eye patch.
Oh.
Makes sense.
like Captain Hook.
Because what she failed to realize was I was backed up that week. So what happened was
This nigga's retarded.
I had a lot. I was excited. I had a lot, and I didn't show up on that number.
You
two.
actually did it.
Yeah. I aimed to please. It was her request.
Oh, money
And I
shot,
was
huh?
like, okay, voila. And my eye hurt. You asked for it.
Oh Lord.
You're an upstanding gentleman, sir.
Thank you. I try to please.
Okay.
I aim to please. Anyway.
Money
come to
shot.
please.
Money shot.
T said never the fuck. She also said gave you a second time to redeem yourself. Shakes my head. I gave a nigga 3 times and he still didn't do it right. I was done.
Ooh,
Oh,
3 strikes you out.
Yeah,
Love is like sex is like a baseball game.
you nut after 4 pumps the first time, 5 pumps the second time, the third time. I'm like, bro, I'm good.
Damn, she counted the pumps.
Damn, that's tragic.
Hey, yeah, you a cold one count.
You
the
crucial.
pumps.
You crucial. You
Yeah,
counted the pumps. 3?
Listen.
Not a good look. Not a good look.
Ruckus, huh?
Jason said he Uncle Ruckus Heather, LOL. He said, go
Nice.
play in traffic for sure. Exactly. Kristen said, okay, but Heather, hear me out. That has happened to me too. Mac and cheese was obsessed with smell. Oh, Lord. Kristen said, LOL. She also said, laugh my ass off. And eye patch. She also says, I'm wheezing. T said, LOL. TP said she really wanted to see men.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Oh, my God. Oh, that, damn.
Let's just say she saw a lot of men that night. Swimming. So anyway.
Oh,
Did everybody
she
answer
wanted
the-
to see you
did my-
coming.
And you gave her a whole daycare center right in her eye.
She wanted to see you coming.
He said
He also said she just had to see where you came from.
All right.
You getting close, bro. You
about to
any
get
minute
real
now.
Hey,
You
yo.
getting-
Y'all throwing bananas on my story. All right. We on to the next one. Check me out. Okay. What made your greatest sexual experience great? What made your greatest sexual experience great? So, for the people in the comments, what made your greatest sexual experience great at the end of the day? So, what did that person do that just it made them the best lover you ever had? Basically, is basically the question. So, ooh, shit, so many friendly faces to pick from.
I'm thinking. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say, why
Having
you
thoughts.
bite your thumb?
All right. We're gonna start off with a guy. Balls around the neck. I'm sorry, Meech, that's your name. I'm sorry. Go ahead. What made your greatest sexual experience great?
For me, it was mainly what she was feeling during the sexual pleasure.
Wasn't a
mean-
sword, was it?
Go ahead, Vinny.
You beating it out the front. You
Really,
beating it out
bro?
the frame at that point. Okay, go ahead.
Well,
I mean, it was mainly the pacing. Like it can start off real intimate, slow, and sensual, and then once you get more and more in depth into it, speed up the pace a little bit.
I think
Mac
he
and cheese,
enjoyed
mac
that.
and cheese, Fritos.
And basically power drive. All right.
Okay, so let
Are
me
you writing
know, ladies, you
roses
will
in the
get power
kitchen
drive if
game?
you fucking with me. That's your pussy gonna be sore at the end of the night. It is what it is. So go to the women.
I can't.
Heather B, what made your greatest sexual experience great since you was in deep thought about it?
She's still thinking about it.
Come on now, quickly. We got a business to run.
It's just one particular experience that I've had. He made me realize how much love making matters. I've always been a person who likes just I'm into that. But this particular person took his time with me and made sure that I felt like every single stroke, made sure that I felt every single kiss on the back of my in the middle of my back. Like, he paid attention to detail when it came down to my body. So because of his attention to detail, that made that sexual experience so great. I wasn't ready for him. Like, just period, point blank period. I was not ready for what he was bringing to the plate. And by the end of the night, I was laying on the bed, just couldn't do it. Just, oh my God. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
Damn.
Thoughts.
I gotta
You
work
say
on
you
my
get
shit.
into the
You trying to catch your breath? You trying to catch your breath?
Sorry.
She said,
So you like mac and cheese at first, is what you're saying. You just mac and cheese. Baseball game
I have
and a
this
cream
thing.
pie. So
I know.
you like that. Okay.
I have this thing that I always say, which is this: give me foreplay like you love me and fuck me like you hate me. But he changed that completely
Damn.
around.
You want to be fucked like a porn star, huh?
I like that one.
All righty.
Interesting.
She got Kevin Gates. She had dick all in her stomach. I feel you. Okay.
That dick on your stomach. Sorry. Go ahead.
He had a flashback. Anyway, we gonna go to the comments before we get the rest of it.
Okay.
Funny tonight, I swear to God.
DP said, "Oh no, we already finished that one." Jason says, "Sniper." Kristen replied to DP with puns are next level. And T said, the best for sure, Heather, paying attention to what turns you on. She also said, "Ooh, Heather, yes."
Put your arms down.
Right.
Get up here.
Oh,
I gotta go to bed.
I'm still in thought.
after a long, rough shit talking sex, she sucked my balls for hours.
Oh.
That recovery as on point. Jason, what is wrong with you?
Was it like a kitten drinking milk, or was she a mwah? Mwah.
Oh,
DP said,
that takes
DP
juggling
said
the
my
balls
greatest
to a whole nother level.
my greatest experience was nothing was forced. Everything came naturally. We stayed in sync. And before we knew it, the night had passed and we were halfway through the next day and we both gave each other all we could handle.
Talk your
Yeah.
shit.
if it's ever forced DP, don't do it, bro.
If it's ever forced, that means rape. Don't do it.
Don't
Right.
do it, bro.
You-
I'm glad nothing was forced. Everything came
Right.
naturally.
Unless you
Indeed.
force that dick in the. Not just playing. Anyway,
Bill Cosby, we'll talk after the show, sir.
I would like to
Okay,
talk
so-
to you. I would like to talk to
Excuse
you.
me, Bill Cosby, not now.
Okay.
So because this show is so spicy, I think we just can do one more question. And then
I ain't even answered the question yet. So where are you?
no, I'm just giving the heads up for it.
Oh, I'm like, damn.
Calm down, Rum Chopper.
no, we not put. We want to hear what you got to say because you got the interesting story.
Why is the interesting
The
story?
professor.
Indeed.
I don't gotta answer this one. Go ahead, Professor.
You want
Go
ears?
ahead. I might not even answer after this question.
Right.
The person understanding my love language, the fact that they understand that touch is something that I require, the fact that they allowed me to be myself where I was able to be submissive, to allow them to totally be in control to where I am tied up and they have full advantage of me, but did it in a way that was so pleasurable and so sensual. It was fucking amazing. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, Mama Cookie, I see you just walked in. I just play.
Oh, my mom has heard that story. I don't.
I'm just,
You know they open with that
So what
conversation.
you don't know is
You
me
and
and
my
mama
best
is like
friends.
this.
Yeah, y'all tight in tight jeans.
Right.
So yeah. But
Okay, Aaron, it's on you.
She had my baby. That was my best sexual experience.
hey now.
Couldn't pull out of nothing but a parking space.
Okay. Greatest sexual experience was with my hand. See, now the reason why.
Get Lupita, Z. Get Lupita.
Right.
No, because you
No,
know,
Z gonna come out with something called James.
Oh,
Look at me say, who? You brought flashback to beach.
Or she gonna come out with the Idris too.
right. And no, my greatest, what made it great was the fact that we both were in tune with each other. We just let ourselves go at the end of the day. She let me do me, and it was just a beautiful experience at the end of the day. It
You
was
let her
just
do
like,
her?
huh?
She said she let you do you, but you didn't let her do her.
No, because
Well-
he did her.
Oh.
Right. And
Right.
and Aaron, we've had this conversation. I don't require certain things. I don't require certain aspects of it. But
Absolutely.
she definitely did her thing at the end of the night. So it was a beautiful thing.
Got you.
So that was, that's it. That's all. That's what made it beautiful. Like, that's why she allowed herself to let go at the end of the day. And I was like, you let go, I'm about to show you what the deal is. And it went completely north from there. So
North? I thought we would go south with that.
no,
What
because
is
south
that?
mean bad. And I didn't have a bad night that night. So.
No, south mean down. I don't understand what you're talking about. But anyways,
Well, I mean, I
got
definitely went deep sea diving, but
okay, so you went north to south and then back up north. I get you.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, if you want to keep it a buck, I went all around the world, but Dave is on.
We got two more comments, three more
Go
comments.
ahead.
Go to the next question. So Jason said, "Massage with love, laugh my ass off." Kristen said, "That submissive praise kink I have is terrible. Certain sayings like 'good girl,' 'you doing so good,' etc. just puts me over the top." She said, "Don't ask questions, just comment on how good I'm doing."
That good girl.
So
It's
you
the
like
good
being
girl.
told?
It's the good girl and a spank, or a. Never mind. I'm sorry. Anyways, moving on.
So
that's
so if
my
he told
girl.
you, so if he told you, you know you taste like mac and cheese, and you know when he going in, you know it's nice and moist like mac and cheese. You like that type of shit, is what you're saying, Kristen? Okay.
No, let's
Okay.
let's
It's
be
just your
honest.
orgasm from like being held by your throat.
It's like take it like a good girl. I'm sorry.
Yes.
It's
Yes,
just,
Heather.
it's wonderful. It's wonderful.
Amen.
Wonderful. Okay.
Amen.
I gotta step my talking game up because I don't think I'm saying
I
right.
do too. I
think I'm saying the
gotta
right
step my
things in
choking
bed.
game up too, because evidently people like to be unconscious. So okay.
You gotta do it a right way. It's a way.
Right.
It's a place where you.
I'll be
place
damned.
your
Y'all see me on the news like
penis.
Meech. I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm sorry.
You gonna see me
What?
have no woman in no chokehold talking about I'm about to power drive this pussy. Where's my Mountain Dew?
I don't know. Patrice might agree with me when I say that, but it's just in missionary. You place your hand just
Yes.
on your neck while you.
I've done that before.
I've done
Yes.
that too. So yeah.
Okay, now
I've
let me
done it.
ask you this: when you've done that, did you feel the difference on how heightened the senses was, and that she got even more into it?
Yeah, but see,
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Mm,
Oh Lord,
no.
what you gonna choking no goddamn
He's like,
body? 'Cause I ain't got no
definitely.
real money.
No, because
No,
she was dead afterwards. I'm still
I'm not
gonna
gonna choke her until she blacks out. I'm not that.
Now, hold on. Yes. So let me read these comments right quick, and then I'll go to it. Kristen says no, Gerald. T says yes, Heather. LOL. T also said it's the placement of the hold and the right pressure. Exactly. Kristen says,
Your
a good
shit.
choke, oh my God, while I'm in the moment, oh my God. Now, let me tell you, if you put your hand the right way and you apply certain pressure, now I'm a person that in the choking sense, I like to be choked to that point where I'm almost about to like
relax.
go unconscious. Just like, you know,
I'm
and then
sorry.
you let go. It's
Back up just a little bit.
Mhm.
I couldn't focus because Heather up there doing the Happy Gilmore dance. I couldn't
that
focus.
point. So when you have your hand on her throat and you're choking and you're applying that pressure, I don't know about some people, but I like that point where it's almost at that point where you start to get a little lightheaded, where it just feels amazing.
Oh,
And they let go. It's the perfect orgasm. That's just me.
do y'all choke men back?
If they want to, but
Yes.
no.
I do.
T,
But it's only for the ones who like it and give me consent to do it.
T, not only is it Niagara Falls, baby, it's a whole motherfucking ocean. I don't understand if they don't.
Gerald, you've been
Ooh,
choked
oh,
before. I mean, Gerald, you've been choked before. Not choked, but have you had a woman ever put her hands around your neck before? Because I don't want to get like, I don't want to make it sound like it's what's the right word? Like
choking is a kink. Not everybody's into it.
Have you ever had a woman put her hand around your throat and hold your throat at a certain amount of pressure and position?
Yeah, he tried it. Now I completely forgot. I completely forgot we were fucking at this point, and I went ballistic, like because I'm doing me, I'm getting it in, I'm wobbling and shit, and she said yes, and I was like, bitch, you think you choking?
Wait a minute.
I lost my head for a minute. I lost my head for a second.
All right, Meech, when you done crying over there, has a woman ever positioned her hand correctly with the right amount of pressure on your neck while you was pulverizing or power driving some shit?
Honestly, no. The closest thing she ever got to that was she dug into like my like all around here, like
she didn't choke
right
you. She
into
just
it
dug
like
into
a
you.
fucking.
You didn't answer the question. No.
Me, you
So
sure she
basically,
didn't?
no.
You sure she didn't walk you around you sure she didn't walk you around the room with the balls around your neck?
You know what? Time about to change. I gotta go to bed, y'all.
You know what? I'm
just playing.
continuing on.
And we gonna continue on to the comments, if you would please.
T said it's Niagara Falls. After that, LOL. Kristen said, "Feel me." T said, "If they want it."
For choking.
T said, "Yes." She also said, "Correct." Kristen said I choked a man in Cowgirl. Okay.
So
Nigga,
you
what?
like to the back and just and you
How
look
long is
back,
your
like, did
reach,
you
Mike
look
Tyson?
back when you did it? Like
I mean, cowgirl is
That's
technically
reverse
right.
cowgirl.
It's
Why?
reverse
We
cowgirl, but
think it reverse. We think it
yeah,
Oh,
reverse.
y'all said
just
it
straight
reverse.
up.
That's why I was
Okay.
like,
That's what I was thinking at first. Okay,
See,
but that is a
y'all gotta know
different
y'all sexual positions. Yeah,
We're
I'm
sorry,
sorry.
Professor. We're sorry.
that was
See-
the first one I
see-
went to. My bad.
He laughed, and then Kristen said it was phenomenal. I bet it was.
I have done that though.
Lord, the best thing is when y'all both can come together. Oh my God. Kristen said, I'm riding and choking a man. Why not? LOL. She also said, all the anti-patriarchy is that position. LOL. Kristen says, not reverse cowgirl. I know. And then T responded with, that's reverse. And then she said, LOL. So y'all gotta see the professor. I'm glad I was here to let y'all know before they told y'all.
That's all right. That's what I'm call Dr. Ovine anyway.
That was my bad.
He's gonna clear it up, Professor.
okay. I guess we're done with that question. Y'all nice. Anyway,
I'm gonna start putting filing charges on women choking these niggas, man.
right,
Sorry.
right. I'm taking all y'all names
Yeah.
down.
And you know what? And these niggas better not talk shit to me ever again. Like, nigga, you let that woman choke you out. You don't get the fuck on away from me. Nigga, you got choked out. Nigga, you got it that way.
Damn.
So this is our last question of the night, I'm guessing. So, we're gonna try to get a good one.
A good one, huh? The wrong time to say that.
Right. Ooh. Okay, let's try this. If you can create a sex scene from a movie, what would you recreate? If you can recreate a sex scene from a movie, what would you recreate? You hear that, people? If you can create, I'm sorry, I read one of the comments. If you could create a sex scene from a movie with your significant other, your boo thing, your sneaky link, whatever you call this nigga who hunching on you, what would you recreate? Go ahead, Professor.
Let me tell you something. He got to be a strong motherfucker too, cause we're
Baby Boy?
recreating that scene from Baby Boy. You goddamn right. You goddamn right. Be a strong motherfucker, cause we gonna recreate that scene, or we gonna at least try. Just
You want
if
him
you
to
feel
jump
like
up too? Like jump up into the squat?
I'm about to say she want him to hop.
that African
She want him to
I
hobble.
want it all.
She want him to
Brand new
hobble.
socks and drawers.
She want him to hobble across the room with Mike Tyson in the background. So that's okay.
Got it.
Fair enough.
I didn't say it would
Um,
happen, but
I-
I would like to recreate it. You know, I'm a chunky one, so it may not happen, but I can dream, can't I?
Yes, you can.
Hey,
There's
keep
there's
up
some strong niggas
alive.
There's some strong niggas out there.
Keep hope alive. You made it happen.
You know what I mean? Shut up, because I feel like you tried to diss me just now.
No,
I
I'm not meaning as a diss, but I'm just saying.
Okay. People, we go cut it right there. Meech, what's the scene you want to recreate with your partner?
Sword scene or something.
Something from 300?
No. That would be Nino Brown scene in New Jack City.
Talk your shit, bro.
So you want Johnny Gill playing? Nothing, forget it. Okay, I get it. All right. Heather, you can create a scene. What would you create? And if you say my answer, I'm gonna choke you. No, you might like that.
Two scenes. The funny part is it involves the same woman, but
Viola Davis.
Oh Lord.
the fuck?
I guessed. I'm sorry.
No. First of all,
Oh no, you said Wesley Snipes. My bad.
y'all ain't shit. It would have to be between Jason's lyric when they made love in the fields.
Okay.
Or
You want to be itchy.
Shut up, Gerald.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Or the scene from Set It Off with her and the boy from the bank. Like it was just that scene was so sensual. Like it just.
Oh, okay.
I would say between.
My mind was somewhere else and Set It Off. I'm sorry.
I was not thinking about being in a bind, Nate.
Oh, yeah, because I was like, hey, you got to give it to Nate. Nate was pumping. Nate was pumping. Y'all remember what y'all talking about? Nate was going to work on her.
From the bank.
You know damn well she went to moan when Nate was giving that work, boy.
Yeah, and she was just
That
trying
good
hard.
old-
No, we ain't gonna have no old man. No.
Nate was going to work.
Nate was going to work.
He was going to town.
All right.
We should go to work in the comments.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh Lord, hold on. Okay, T, she laughed and she said any scene from Twa, Pandora's Box, or the shower scene from the new Superfly. Okay, girl.
I haven't seen
See that.
DP said baby boy Melvin and the mom. That's what I'm talking about, DP. Kristen said fucking Titanic after I get drowned. Oh, it's on. LOL. Drown.
Oh, she said after she drowned.
She meant draw. Like, you know, you draw. T said, I'm with the Set It Off scene. She also said, I'm in a bind, Nate. Pound 10.
Some other time, T. Some other time. Anyway.
Damn.
Double A.
I don't have one that I want to recreate, honestly. Like, I don't know.
Okay. It's on me.
If I want to be funny, it'd probably be the Faye fuck the family scene in the dancing studio. It might be Holly Berry pulling on my hoodie, talking about "Make me feel good, make me feel good."
That was actually my answer.
Oh, for real?
It was.
I was like, is she possessed? Did she need an exorcist? Like, what's wrong with her?
And what made it even funnier is that Billy Bob Thornton didn't even know what I'm not sure what you want me to do.
Hey, well, he did what he's supposed to do. He really fucked her there in that scene.
Yeah, he did.
That wasn't no acting.
Oh, and
Wow.
another one.
No
Another sex scene I want to create is Joe Torre and Paula J. Parker and Sprung.
You got no sense whatsoever.
Adina, say Adina. I'm not playing with you.
I'm sorry.
Clyde.
No sense.
Exactly. The rebel met up in this. Mac and cheese have it. Mac and cheese.
We got 3 more comments, or 4 more. T says, LOL. She also laughed. Jason says, so fool, laugh my ass off. And then Jason says, I'm playing what? I don't get what you playing.
So
right
what's
now.
your real answer if it ain't soul food?
Some good old fashioned soul food. All right.
Anyway, so we have come to the end of the Gumbo Pot show. We hope y'all had fun because we sure did. Y'all came and got y'all soul food and we dished it out like Big Mama would have did it. So therefore, pause, man. Shut up.
Problem with my big mama, bro. Hold up.
I ain't never met your Big Mama, so I don't know what she dished.
Right. So, like, big
Wait
mama.
a minute. We got one more comment from Chris.
She said, or the scene from Wild Things.
You talking about the threesome? Yeah, I need to know. We talking about.
I ain't never seen that, so I don't know.
I've seen it.
So, like I said, what we gonna do is we gonna give our last words and then we out of here. So we gonna start off with the ladies. First and foremost, our creator and innovator, Miss Heather B. Final thoughts.
Okay, so you already know. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming out and commenting, participating. We truly, truly, truly appreciate every single time you come and show your support. Just make sure to continue to like the page. If you have not followed the page already, please follow UTR Presents Talk Your Shit. And if you haven't already shared the video, make sure that you share that. I really don't have any final thoughts, really. It's just continue to live life, continue to be great, and continue to prosper. That's all.
Okay. To the other lady of the bunch, the professor. Final thoughts.
Remember that what's weird to one is not weird to the other. Everybody has their own kink, so to speak. Do you live your life to the fullest? Remember that you are you, and you are you who make yourself unique, and nobody can change that but you. Also remember, daylight saving times will run up an hour. You guys set your clocks, but live life, love, and have fun doing it. Till next time.
Meech. Final thoughts.
Well, as always, to everyone that supports the show, like y'all are the real MVPs, and y'all are what make the show that much more entertaining. So we appreciate that. And for closing remarks, just appreciate everything, whether it's big or whether it's small. Just learn to appreciate the value of life, because once you do, everything will be more crystal clear. So just love and appreciate everything that surrounds you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Double A.
Thanks everybody for watching. Next show, bring a friend with you. Stop coming to the show and watching it by yourself. Tag a friend, share it with a friend, have a friend come over, and y'all watch it together, however y'all want to do it. But thank you for all y'all support. We are nothing without y'all. Final remarks is I want to thank the panel. I want to thank my fellow panelists, people. It's so much work that go into these shows. Y'all heard just the small amount of extra questions that we said tonight, but I'm sure there's a whole list of still extra questions we have to go. So I want to thank all of the panelists on the show tonight. I appreciate all y'all hard work. I appreciate y'all putting up with me during difficult times. I love y'all like a fat kid love cake. It's real. I know I have to make a joke, but on a serious note, I really do love y'all. Y'all real family to me, and I appreciate everybody in the comments as well. So until next time.
That was beautiful. Okay, let me wipe my tires away. That was
Your
beautiful.
tires?
My tears, my tires. You're not in graduate, so
You did. Oh, you got your diploma.
no, my diploma. Anyway,
Diplomat.
diploma. So
Gotcha.
I want to say I appreciate to everyone in the comments, and for the first time, people who came and supported. We apologize if we didn't shout you out. Furthermore, that like everybody said, we're nothing without y'all. At the end of the day, y'all could have been anywhere in this world, doing anything in this world, but y'all decided to chime in and chill with us at the end of the day, and we greatly, humbly appreciate that. Don't take anything like this is all our opinions. So don't take us personal. At the end of the day, we just love to joke. We love to talk shit, and that's the whole thing behind talk your shit, because that's what we love to do at the end of the day. To my panel, you already know how I feel. It's a lot of things that didn't happen to me, and if it wasn't for these people on this screen, I wouldn't have made it. It's just keep it all the way funky with y'all. And remember that it's the magic in you that can inspire somebody else to be great at the end of the day. It's the magic that in you that can inspire someone to be inspirational at the end of the day. And one more thing. Mac and cheese, mac and cheese, mac and cheese, mac and cheese, mac and cheese.
I was just about to say, talk your shit, bro. You just have to go do the mac and cheese, man.
I know, I had to. So at the end of the day, this is the end of Talk Your Shit, the Gumbo Pot Show. And we will be back with a part 2. So y'all be on the lookout for that. And remember, we love y'all.
Peace.
Love y'all.